I did it in the wrong direction, and it don't even fucking matter, Sean.
See?
I fucking...
I told you.
You got me all riled up now. Is this the energy you want out of me? You want me getting all feisty? You want
Absolutely.
You know how I get when I get like this. You'll get me critical, and I'll start saying things about this game and make you dislike this game.
If I don't get to chastise you on this stream, then it's not even worth it.
I never know where to stand, okay? Because I was like, oh wow, yeah, I'm kind of noticing all the criticisms. Then you were like, man, you're being really harsh. And I was like, how do I interface with this?
If they're not important to me, then you don't get to say them.
No! That's not... at least these toilets look good. We always appreciate these toilets. We all love these toilets.
I would live in one of these toilets.
I would and we like that motif of the woman on the wall.
Yeah, well, motif. Would you call that a motif? I would call it more of a relief. Welcome to the stream, everybody.
Welcome to the stream, everyone. I'm your host, Isaac MCCanary, and my friends keep on making me start the stream, apparently. We're playing more Silent Hill 2. Everybody introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm everybody. My name is Sean, also known as the Talking Skull, he, him. And
I said that.
Get your handcuffs ready, because I'm ready to go to jail.
That's, but that's
We're
not
going to
jail.
prison today.
It's not the prison, it's the history museum.
The Histrionics Society.
Yeah, where they talk about histrionics, the history of economics, the economics of history.
Yeah,
which one?
Load on this one.
Yeah.
All right, time to remember how to play this game.
Time to remember to
Every
leave.
time this game boots up, it's always so dark.
Well, that's because James is opening his eyes again for the first time in a week.
It's true. He's had his eyes closed, staring into his own soul for a week, and now he has to remember what being a human being looks like.
I mean, that's what this whole game is about, Sean.
Spooky.
I find this interesting.
This looks really good. This is nice.
It looks good.
New.
I like the lighting. I like that it's set at night. I do find it interesting the kind of...
We have nurses on the loose.
I find it interesting the kind of direction they've taken this now. Yep, they let them out of the... hospital.
Lunatics are on the grass.
You can't... You're just gonna start... Listen, we were watching Iron Maiden, not the other thing.
Woo! Pink Floyd is the reference I was making.
Not the other thing, Pink Floyd.
Not the other thing.
Dude,
I saw you. You're not stealthy.
Oh, darn. She's like, you saw me. Jeez. What's funny is this feels more correct. This feels more like the first game, actually. In some ways, for the,
Shit, there's another one.
World.
Did you see that fucking dodge I did? Oh.
Yeah. Fortunately, you didn't dodge that one. She popped right in the back of the head.
Know, I did get a bit of a bap there, but it's alright. It was worth it.
I will say, I find it interesting because if I remember correctly, the town is still a little bit more subtler about this. It just seems like they are taking a...
Uh-oh.
This is dangerous, Sean.
Yep, I'm out of here. I don't need whatever's in that drawer. I'll take that.
Shotgun shells. You have 100. Oh, hello.
I really thought I was meant to come in here, but it seems like it might be a dead end. Hold on, I need to get these guys out of here for at least a second.
Now you can go in there.
Ow.
What the fuck?
Stop roller skating. Oh god, I have to open that. Okay, well, let me pop this.
It's fine. Ow.
Hello?
You have friends. You have many friends in this place.
Okay.
I find it interesting that they've kind of adjusted this part a little bit to seemingly be more otherworld influence, because I actually kind of remember in the original, when you get out of the hospital, there are changes, it is different, but it's not like significantly different. It's still subtle about it.
Yes, this is, I think, the only one of the Silent Hill games where Fog World is just kind of always Fog World.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind them making this more otherworldy.
Yeah.
Partially because they've done a really good job, and they've just like added a unique thing that...
Our favorite.
Lies.
Empty boxes.
Okay, how am I doing?
Not
I'm
great.
Yellow. All right.
Good start.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's do this. Now the question is, now that I've done all that fighting,
Yeah?
yes, game?
Yeah?
Do you need something? Am I supposed to be
mean-
getting spooked?
It wanted to answer whatever your question was, Sean. You didn't even finish your question.
Yeah, it's so overeager. So the question is, now that I've done all that fighting, do I go back for that room that I didn't fully explore? Is it worth it?
I mean,
I
only you can
agree?
decide how... This is
I'm
something
immediately
that...
scared. Nope. I'm
That's
immediately
something-
intimidated.
That's something I have to remind myself about both the original Silent Hill 2 and Silent Hills in general is... I feel like I was like, wow, you got 150 rounds, and I'm like, what am I talking about? You got about that in the original 2. You really were never hurting for resources if you played the game right.
This is an interesting way for a mannequin to be.
Mm-hmm. She's just tied up. She's just tied up. If anything, the only thing I ever felt like I was short on, both in my most recent playthrough and my first playthrough, was probably just healing items. That's really the only thing that you're usually short on in Silent Hill, from my experience.
Laura, stop! It's dangerous!
I didn't mean to point that gun at you. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was you.
Laura, it's dangerous. This is a gun. What are you doing? You're not supposed to stand in front of me with my gun out. Don't you know that's not safe? To be fair, if this is not Otherworld to Laura, that's a really scary thing to say to her, James.
Mm-hmm.
Points a gun at her. It's dangerous out here. I think I kind of feel
ADS
for,
me.
I feel for Laura a little bit if James is gonna point a gun at her for the next time that she sees him.
All right. Cool stunt, Bug.
Dude, it's cockroach tech.
Mm-hmm.
I also will say I find it interesting that they've made this more set PC as well, because I remember this just kind of looping back to the first half of the town if you wanted to. There wasn't like...
Yeah, I mean, it goes in line with everything in this game being a lot more linear.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hate it for this section, just because the section has been cool.
Yeah. But are they going to have the floor dudes? Is the real question, and the scary grates. I do wonder how they'll handle the floor dudes. I remember them being really weird. I never really quite got even a good look at them. I was too scared of them. They freaked me out too much. They're just intimidating. I don't even know if they ever got hit by one.
They can hit you.
I just don't know how.
For free.
Aren't they just underneath the grates too? You can't really
They stab your
interface with them.
feet
Oh, with what?
with their hands.
Oh. Ugh.
Is this my house?
This is your house, James. Oh my god, this might be your house. Never mind. I really thought that door was open. But yeah, I think it is I have to remind myself sometimes that the original Silent Hill games, when it came to ammunition, it really wasn't Maybe some of the power weapons were more of a resource, but certainly not like the handgun. They'd fuck you up with handgun ammo in all those games. Ah, dude, somebody wrapped up all the cash registers. How are they even going to do transactions?
What?
Excuse me?
Literally what?
Oh, I think the spitter, because some of the lying figures can do a weird range thing, right? They've got like a focused shot. I think he shot you. Oh no, there's a cockroach on the ground.
Okay, this went badly immediately.
There are so many boys.
Yeah, that was a very busy room.
What's funny is this kind of at least makes the more aggressive combat like less binary when it's not just one-on-one. I think it does make it work a little bit better. I think it's a little interesting even that they, up until now, had so many one-on-one fights that you could have, but in reality, having more than one dude is what would make it at least more challenging and more stressful.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Good. I'm fine. Boy, that's a dark alley.
It is a dark alley.
Get out of here, bugs.
So many goddamn cockroaches.
Okay, so what's the situation like in here?
Well, there's a med
Just
box.
one guy? I think it's just one guy?
Yeah, and it's just a regular guy. What the?
It's flickering. That
was scary until it felt less like intentional and more like a bug.
Yeah, it was scary for like 1 second, and then it became very obviously glitchy.
You doing okay out there, bud?
He's
Guys.
trying to activate Ultra Instinct.
I don't think the game's supposed to run like this. This is why you can't get a good look at the monsters. They just look goofy, Sean. I actually think this lying figure looks good.
As
They
opposed
did-
to all the other ones.
There was one kind of early on that I feel like the first one you see looks kind of silly to me. Because I imagine them, like, from my memory, looking more like this one, where they aren't like body bags, they're just like fleshy, gross things.
He's still sort of a fleshy, body baggy kind of guy. The med box was empty. Sad.
Saj.
Saj.
I was gonna say, how do you feel about Saj?
I
I've heard
enjoy
of-
Saj.
You enjoy Saj? I'm indifferent of
It's
Saj,
fun.
honestly. Coming from me, I feel like I steep myself in the Zoomer talk a lot. I don't even know where it came from. Oh hey, you got a
That
friend.
Fun.
That is fun. See, that's a good hiding spot. That's good.
Yeah, that's cute. Hi, buddy.
No, no.
I got you.
Ah, jeez, you got me. That's what she's saying.
Mm-hmm. Now you're it.
Uh-huh. Now here's this, and now here's this lead pipe to the side of your head.
I just didn't want to deal with the lunge that was inevitably about to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, another jukebox. That's fun. We're getting a callback.
Already.
What do you mean already?
Wait.
This is from the very beginning of the game.
Yeah.
And
I don't
can't
know what I
even
mean by
interact
that.
with it.
I don't know what I mean by that. Now that you've called me out, I don't know how to feel about it, Sean.
Okay. So... I guess... I'm technically just... Who making
What?
noises at me? I guess I'm
giggled at
technically
you.
just looking for Laura right now, so... I'm just kind of going until... something happens.
Ooh, I like this.
I can't go in this, can I? I can.
Or
What?
something.
James? There we go.
For me, I was like, yeah, really though. man, I had to make a pointed comment about the inside rain. Has nothing to say about the outside rain, though.
Because the outside rain is just rain.
Yeah, nothing unusual about that.
Yeah, you go in there and stay in there. Yeah, that was greedy. That's fair.
Ah, she just gave you a little huff. She didn't even hit you with her ding dang pipe.
I'm still sad that stomping is just like for funsies now.
Mm-hmm. Especially given how much more aggressive James is about it. You would think it would be something, but oh well.
Okay, just a mannequin, probably.
I have always found it silly, though, that even originally, it wasn't really a stomp. It was more just like kind of a kick. It was more just kind of like a kick, is what I always saw it as. It is sort
of a kick, yeah. Ah, I was right. You're too fucking predictable, game.
You just kind of like do like a heel kick to the side of their head, is what I remember.
The bad sign that I was able to perfectly predict that this mannequin would be here. Mm-hmm. Says a lot about the way that the mannequins have been handled in this game, that they're just is one hidden around seemingly every corner.
Mm-hmm. I also find it interesting, the enemy density in this game, a bit fascinating in it feels like the game is designed to have you deal with more groups of enemies, but on the whole, it feels like you just are fighting a bunch of dudes more frequently.
Yeah, this is the first section that's really had me consistently fighting multiple enemies, and I do think that it works a lot better. This has felt much better than all of the combat up till this point.
And I mean, I guess
it's also got me using my gun for reasons other than, like...
Just not wanting to deal with it.
Just like using my gun because I just want to like feel safe, and that's a good place to be in a game like this.
I think they were like concerned about the aggressiveness, and I honestly think they should have been more confident and leaned into it, and at least had this by the hospital to be like, okay, maybe the nurses are by themselves, but always have like, or at least when you first meet the nurses, have them by themselves, but after that, definitely have, like...
Yeah, well, and, like, they could have had the mannequins and lying figures fighting together a little more often before that point, too. Mm-hmm. Like, I only remember 1 or 2 rooms that I had a lying figure and a mannequin together. Before today.
Window. Break the window.
There's nothing in there.
Intrusive thought, Sean. Break the window.
We're not playing Night in the Woods anymore.
But yeah.
How many shotgun shells do I have? 24?
A lot. You've got 4 magazines worth. That's pretty goddamn good.
5, really. Counting the ones that are loaded already.
Laura, please, wait!
See, I put the gun away. Why do you keep running?
Hey, I think we're gonna get our floor guys.
Dude, are we gonna get to see the floor guys?
It's very dark, even with my flashlight. I can't see 2 inches in front of my face.
I remember this being really dark in the original, too. Oh, hey, look. Oh, hey, the floor guys. Hey, that was cool. I liked that, Sean. Ooh, I like the ambience.
Yeah, you all behave.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
Wow! Of all the things I didn't expect that they would nail and improve, this section, I wasn't expecting that, Sean. That was good. I liked that a lot.
He who is not bold enough to be stared at from across the abyss is not bold enough to stare into it himself. The truth can only be learned by God, the
Marching?
handwriting is so bad. Maybe? Yeah, I think it's marching forward. Follow the maps. There's a letter and a wrench. Okay, cool.
There's a letter and a wrench. Oh hey, it's my favorite save. I never knew the save was... I don't think I ever used the save on my first playthrough.
It's handy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well I have a light drawing me that way. I have multiple lights drawing me that way, but I am gonna go down this dark alley instead.
You want to know what's funny about that specific segment? Out of all the moments in this game where they've like kind of drawn something out for spectacle or fan service, that one was handled really well. Like
Yeah,
I
just
know
a
that.
nice little thing.
Yeah, they didn't dwell on it, and they just made it an experience, and I liked that. They made the floor guy scary. Floor guys are scary.
I wonder if they'll bring it back.
I mean, if I remember correctly, the only other time I remember experiencing the floor guys was in the labyrinth. That's the only time that I remember ever seeing floor guys again. And Pyramid Head is down there with a spear, I think. Nah, the real... Well, actually, we'll wait. You'll probably get to it today, so I won't even say.
Yeah, like I said, we're headed to the prison.
Keep on saying it's a prison. There's no prison in Silent Hill, Sean. You know that.
It's true, they're very progressive about criminal justice.
Uh-huh. Don't you even remember all of the memoirs you read last time about how good Silent Hill patients are doing?
Mm-hmm. That is what you call people who live in Silent Hill. They are patients. Who's laughing? Ah!
She is. You said a really funny joke. She loved it. She's her biggest fan, Sean.
I guess never turn your back on those things, or that happens. Skate so much.
The intrusive thoughts are back, Sean, because my immediate response to that, my brain was just like real women.
What? Never turn your back on them? Or you skate so much?
Now
Which
I
of
don't
these things
remember.
are you saying?
Now I don't fucking remember. I'm sorry. The intrusive thoughts won, and that's just what my response was, and you're just gonna have to live with that, Sean.
Alright.
Is it still vogue to be scared of women these days? I don't even know.
Unfortunately, kind of.
Aww. Things never do change, do they?
Excuse me, do you know the way to the local auto shop?
Actually, you're looking for the Historical Society. Do you know anybody who goes there?
I mean, in actual truth, we're literally looking for a little girl right now. We are full-blown Harry Mason at the moment.
It's true.
Have you seen a little girl?
About 10
Short,
years
blonde
old.
hair, about 10 years old.
I forget that one of the descriptions he gives is short. Like, I don't know. A short kid, I think, is less noteworthy than like a tall kid. I think if you would have said tall, you would be like, what?
I don't remember anymore if that's exactly what he says. He might say short black hair. But it might be written to be short black hair, but the voice acted as short black hair. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. With a pause on accident.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, easy.
What the fuck is wrong with me? Why can't I think of Harry's kid's name?
Cheryl.
Cheryl.
She loves her daddy. Okay, so...
She does love her daddy.
Yes, I do have to go through the spooky hole. Got it. Noted.
Silent Hill Heaven, why are you asking for my age? I'm scared now.
I mean...
I'm scared now.
Do you think that this is meant for children?
Maybe not meant for children. No.
What if I just leave?
I also spelled Cheryl wrong. Spelled it with an S. I'm a dumbass.
It could be spelled with an S. Cheryl Crow spells it with an S. Excuse me. Can you let me in?
No, she's busy. She's attending to things.
Seemingly. Alright, well. Better deal with this situation then.
Nope! Sean, have you seen a little girl? Just turned 7 last month. Short, comma, black hair. Harry, you know, it would have been one thing if he would have, like, said that first and then 7 years old. It's another when he leads with 7 years old. Come on, Harry. All kids who are 7 years old are short. Unless, noteworthily speaking, you could say tall, and then you would be like, what the fuck do you mean a tall 7-year-old?
Mm-hmm. By what metric is this 7-year-old tall?
Uh-huh. Maybe it's like a Fat Albert situation.
Where the child is played by... Harry?
No. Whoa. Why did you do that, buddy?
Oh, okay.
Apparently,
I guess you are out here.
it's just the fact that his whole thing is like, you know, how big he is, but when you really think about it, like a kid being that big is kind of insane that he's like as tall as the teachers. And he's like, what, 12?
Oh, I see. See, I haven't ever seen Fat Albert, so I didn't know that.
Yeah. I've only picked up on it through side media. I don't think I've ever actually seen an episode of it, so I just know that he is comically large for what is supposed to be like a 12-year-old. And he's like taller than the adults.
Yeah, I didn't even know that it was a show. I thought it was a movie.
I mean, it's a movie based on a show. A cartoon, in fact.
Oh.
Apparently it was a you know, I just straight up didn't know this. I didn't know this about you, Sean, but I believe it. I don't know how he has an association with it, but what the hell is wrong with me? Why can I not remember the name of this black comedian? What is wrong with me? What is wrong with my brain?
I'm not gonna... If you're looking for me to just start naming random black comedians, I'm not gonna help you out on this one.
You son of a biscuit.
Silo says you can't use that word.
No, comedian? Come on, man. I would think at this point I'd get the right.
You haven't earned it.
Hi, Silos. Well,
Another? Come on.
of course. Come on now, Sean. You said it yourself. You have to assume there's one under every table and around every corner.
Know. There's probably still another one in this building.
Silos, help me. What's wrong with me? I'm gonna feel like such a dunce for not remembering literally this incredibly famous individual's name. My brain knows it.
Does it though?
Bill Cosby, what the fuck is wrong with me?
Bill Cosby, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Silas got it in 2.
Dave Chappelle. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with my brain. What's funny is I kept on bringing up Bill Murphy, and I was like, that is not correct, even in the slightest.
Who's Bill Murphy?
I don't know who Bill Murphy is. Sean!
Okay. Is that a mix between Bill Murray and Eddie Murphy.
I don't. I was like, man, I don't even know. I don't even know. And that's practically Bill Cosby show.
There you go. That's all it takes. Where's this bug? Stop that.
Right there. I saw a bug on the wall for a second, then I looked away. But yeah. Harry does in fact clarify that Cheryl is short. Do you think Harry and Papa Near know each other? I think they'd be best friends.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Ooh, you went straight through that railing, huh? Can I do that?
She sure fucking did, Sean. She sure did.
You don't like that staircase.
Oh, she really don't. Aw, man, you making her bleed all over the place like that. That's just gross.
I can do that.
You can. That is...
Okay.
Yeah?
That's a way to make geometry for your video game, I guess.
Sean, it's thematic of James's
Nothing is real.
slowly deteriorating mental state as he stumbles around in Silent Hill, questioning what is real and what isn't.
Mm-hmm. How am I doing? I'm doing fine.
To this,
James is just being a baby.
I still swear we keep
Damn it.
finding those goddamn pictures, and they feel like they're pictures of places to find stuff, and I feel like you should interact with them, but I sure as hell don't know how you do, because we tried and there was nothing. They feel
We'll find out in due time what the pictures are. No.
I hope so. I'm gonna be real disappointed if we don't, Sean.
Alright. Noted.
I'm just saying, you're so confident that we'll find out what they do, and I'm very confident that we won't.
You're assuming that they do anything.
They feel way too... They feel way too pointed, man. They're like showing you something to look at it, I feel like.
Oh boy.
You missed all the
Like
context?
this room. The context is just that we're talking about Cheryl being a big girl.
Yes, that she's
Cheryl Mason.
she's a tall child. In fact, Silo, since you don't have context, if someone was to describe to you a child and the first adjective they gave you after their age was short,
Now,
would that
you've
mean
done this
anything to you?
wrong because the age could be anything. Yes, a short 16-year-old would be significant information that they're short.
Okay. You were told if you were told the description of a 7-year-old and the first adjective you were given was short, would that mean anything to you? Unless, again, she's incredibly short. Maybe Cheryl's only like 2 feet tall.
Perhaps she can fit in a cookie tin.
Uh-huh. Maybe this is a Thumbelina kind of situation. Oh, hey, look, it's fixed. Never even was broken.
If you really want to see Mary, you should just die. You might be heading to a different place than Mary, James.
Oh no! You'll go to heck! Mary's
Or
not in heck.
she went to hell.
Oh yeah, and James gets to go to heaven.
Here's another one of these little things to look at.
I think that's just a reference to the map from the first game? I don't know. See, that at least felt pointed like someplace to go. I don't know.
I don't think so. Because we already did that.
We already done did that.
Suspicious ass lamp.
Wrapped up the whole lamp. For what? For what?
Wrapped up for what?
Where do you think they got all of this painter's cloth from anyways? What are they aiming to paint? The whole town?
We are
They're
gonna
not-
paint the town.
And they ain't gonna even wrap the toilet. What if it gets inside? What if the paint gets inside the toilet bowl?
Then you're gonna have a very pretty toilet.
That's
What
how
a very
paint
pretty
works.
toilet you are.
What a very pretty toilet you are. God, you're awful. What a good movie, though.
What?
Was that not a Broken Things reference?
You've said broken things. The name of the film is Poor Things.
No, I'm just mad.
I find
that's
you
for some-
tedious.
I was gonna say, somehow you didn't dodge that, and I blame the game for that one, because you definitely dodged.
Because the dodges are all based on synced animations, and that particular one move, the animation doesn't sync right if you don't dodge until, or unless you wait to dodge.
Roll catching in my Silent Hill.
It is a roll catch, that is correct.
At video
unironically.
game. See, now, you can't criticize me for disliking it because I have a criminal hatred for roll catching, okay?
Oh, whoa.
Oh,
It's all gonna be alright, game.
crush the cockroach. That didn't help. It made it worse.
No. This is good.
Oh god, your jacket's doing the thing. Oh, it's
No,
kinda
my
calmed
jacket's
down, though.
fine. My jacket's fine.
Jacket, calm down.
Don't even worry about it.
Hold still, stare at a wall until James gets his brain situated out.
Alright. Where to next? What do you think you're doing?
He's going places.
What do you think you're doing? I'm not going to that car.
They just assume that you have the bloodlust, Sean.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. I've liked this section so far.
Mm-hmm.
It has felt like it's been a while since something has happened, though.
I think that they wanted that jukebox to be more impactful. That was our thing to happen.
You can't just tell me you're gonna go to heck. You gotta make me go to heck. Come on now. I have high standards.
You gotta... No. They gotta do the foreplay for heck. I can't just throw you in there. Somebody's calling.
Ding ding. Oh, hello, friend. They can do that. Dude, she probably had a loading screen to do that too and everything.
I'm good at aiming, if you haven't noticed. I hit every single shot. Definitely.
You have 160 rounds. I think you're robbing this one or two. Yeah, there's somebody in there. Boy. If only we could find whatever the one thing that causes this game to go back to Shadow of the Colossus for the PlayStation 2. I forget that game's frame rate is so fucking bad. It's been so crystallized in my memory.
Jesus Christ. So sick of these mannequins.
There are a lot of them too, huh?
Yeah, there's been a lot of them for like the whole game. I feel like I had a little bit of a reprieve from them in the hospital where we had more nurses, but now it's back to having one in every single goddamn room.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting there, phone. Don't you worry.
We're preoccupied. There's a mannequin Probably behind the
There's
goddamn
a
phone
bug.
booth.
Yeah, there is probably a mannequin out there, honestly. Seems like about everything. I can go out the window. James, why are you making noises at me like I'm not? Like I don't know what's up.
Is James making noises?
He did a big breath.
Are you gonna tell James's birthday?
That is a suitcase and a wrench. Am I meant to... Do you know what's going on with that?
I mean, they mentioned it.
They did say there was a wrench, that's true.
Hello? Anyone there?
That was so earnest.
Mm-hmm.
That was exactly the way that you would answer the phone if the phone rang and no one was there when you answered. Just like, anyone there? What's going on here?
Hello?
Uh-huh.
Or perhaps you are a fool. The truth usually betrays people. You should know. He is in the park, at the feet of the praying woman. The wrench will open the gate. Key will let loose the abyss.
I'm honestly surprised they kept this puzzle. For this segment, anyway.
I'm sitting here like, there was a puzzle here? I don't remember this.
It's not really a puzzle, it's just an inventory puzzle. You gotta go stop by a couple different spots in the town and grab your key items and then go open a thing.
I vaguely remember that.
It's such a non-thing. It feels like the kind of thing this game would have gotten rid of.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, because don't you have to like get a box? You have to like dig up a box underground or something?
Why is there a pizza on this display shelf?
Because it's the pizza from the first game. It's probably really bad. Oh, it's because it's an Italian restaurant.
Do you think Italian restaurants just put boxes of pizza in their display shelves?
Probably. What else are they supposed to put in there? Spaghetti? What if they put plates full of spaghetti and pizzas and...
What actually is that? I can't even tell.
Looks like tiles to me.
Yeah. Well, anyhow.
Now, Sean, I don't want to badger you, but... Did you pick up the wrench?
I guess not.
I was like, I think I saw it there, and I saw you walked away, and I was like, I think you're gonna want that, Sean.
Mm-hmm.
I
think my brain was just like, yes, we grabbed it in the cutscene. Thank you for pointing that out.
You're welcome. I know I've been bad about backseating too much recently. I just didn't want you to forget the wrench.
No, that one was good. That was a very obvious thing that I had clearly walked away from, so.
Mm-hmm. There you have it, folks. See, use me as an example. That's a good example of how to do backseating, and then all the other times where I did a bad job are an example of how not to backseat. Now that's interesting. Oh, hey, look, it's the air can. I vaguely remember a puzzle with this thing. What was that puzzle for? You needed an air can for something, didn't you?
Not that I remember. Seems like the kind of shit Heather would do, though. Heather gets up to some shit. Heather does a lot of practical science.
Uh-huh.
I got my favorite.
I didn't find what I was looking for, but I did find something else, which is the name of the pterodactyls from the first game. You know what the name of the pterodactyls from the first game is, Sean?
That I don't know.
You want a hint? A guess?
Sure.
It's not pterodactyl.
I mean, I guess that much. Nightmare bird.
Close. Air screamer. And
I
a
don't know how that's close, but I appreciate the encouragement.
parenthetical, also known as avian monster, type A.
What a type A personality.
What a type A bird.
Door that wakes in darkness. It is dark.
Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. Letter and wrench.
Yeah, I guess I'm out of here. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Now, game, you're taunting me,
Uh-huh.
but I see that this is blocked off, so I won't waste the bullet.
Shoot that lock and hit it with a wrench, and you'd probably be successful given how rusty it was.
It's true. I see. If I hadn't come back here, I wouldn't have found all this lag.
Uh-huh. For a second, I was a little hopeful that for whatever reason it had something to do with the med box thing in the med box, and it would stop as soon as you picked it up, but I know better.
Oh, do you really like that door, James? Were you invested in that door?
He was disappointed. He was so invested. He just couldn't believe it.
Minus 30%.
Looked at
Right.
something.
Ah.
Man, he really cracked his head all the way over there,
He
too, when he
did.
ran back, and you were just like... "Grr."
He was like, I saw you fucking walk past that wrench. I'm not taking any chances with you anymore. Alright, I think I got everything.
There would be a cartoonish neck cranking sound if this were a cartoon. When he did that. Intrusive thoughts. Aw. Intrusive thoughts. Of all the places to appropriately have shotgun shells, I think that's probably the most appropriate. In fact, I think you literally just robbed a cop.
Yeah. Look. Fucking... What's her name? The best character from Silent Hill 1 is
Sybil?
not here to judge me. Yeah, Sybil is not here to judge me.
I heard that too. Who's making startled feminine sounds at you? Who's making feminine gasps at you?
Can Feminine Gasps be the name of my new punk band?
It can and should be.
That's how that works, probably.
Honestly, anytime the joke could end with "can that be the name of my band" is just something that should be the VOD title.
Here we go.
Floor monster. And they're just as easy to... Never mind. Whoa, they've got a Monster Hunter roar now, I guess.
They do. You know they had to make them aggressive. Couldn't just be a thing in the environment.
They couldn't just be scary for the fact that there's a thing in the floor and it moves around, and if you hold still to be like, what the fuck is that? It hurts you. That is what makes them scary in the original, is like...
Yeah.
They are intimidating because they don't give you a chance to look at them. As soon as you try to, they hurt you, and you're like, oh fuck.
Alright.
Not worth interfacing with. They're too scary.
I'm gonna get so scared.
They stab your toes.
I'll stab your toes.
Is that a jungle reference?
Yes. Wow, I can't believe that read.
I mean, they're just iconic, man. Guys, if you've never heard Jungle, just go look up well, my personal favorite song of theirs is Busy Earnin'. I fucking
What
love
the
that
fuck?
song.
Busy Earning's good. Platoon is good. What the
Platoon.
fuck? What does it mean,
Yeah?
read?
There is no
There's
what?
this there, but it doesn't show up when you click on it. What do you mean, read?
What do you fucking mean, read?
Patrick Chester, son of Edward, he fought and died for the people, for liberty and for all our tomorrows. His memory lives on.
That feels like an oversight.
There's been a couple oversights. This game has had a handful of oversights as a whole, but this play session in particular, we've had some.
You've already seen this. We're back in the garden.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, I guess this never occurred to me. I guess they just straight up supplanted the statue, because wasn't this statue that we're even trying to get to originally in the garden up here?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what I'm looking for.
But Sean, if you remember correctly, they like moved it. Because like Maria takes you to it and everything.
Oh yeah, it's in like a separate garden. I know. I see what you mean now.
Look at all the pretty roses.
Look at this pretty decapitated mother.
And her baby boy.
Me heart she.
Me and she. Aw, that's adorable.
That's stupid. Aw, that's stupid.
I think that's some good subtlety, actually. I like that as like a very specific James-oriented thing.
What, me heart she?
Yeah. It's impersonal. I like it.
Interesting.
What, the implications or my own brain musements? Excuse me?
Hey. Are you... Are you feeling better?
This place is different from what I remember. I guess things never really stay the same, do they?
I guess not.
I don't think she's here anymore, James.
Who?
My mama? She doesn't want to see me anymore.
Why would you think that? Anyway, I'm happy to see you.
Happy to see me?
Alive, I mean.
Oh. Yeah. I better get going.
You still don't want me to go with you? If we stick together, we might just make it out of here.
Out of where?
This town. Silent Hill.
They did it! They said the name of the game!
No, it's fine.
Okay. Oh, you didn't happen to see a little girl around here, did you?
A little girl?
Yeah, Angela? Are you alright? Angela?
No. Please. You shouldn't be here.
Angela, it's okay.
No, don't touch me!
Huh.
I liked that.
Yeah. Angela's been doing well.
You said that in such a bad way.
Yeah, I'm like, clearly, I mean, like, it's in the voice actor is doing a good job as Angela. Shit.
Angela's doing great.
Angela's doing great. Oh god, I am not going to be able to read that. Oh, neither will we. Oh, historical society. Oh, I was about to say. My patient buried it here. I knew, but did nothing. It made me uneasy to have such a thing near. I wasn't looking for the truth. I was looking for tranquility. I also saw that thing. I fled. But the old society was sealed. No one dares to approach that place. Now I offer you the key. You still do not wish to stop. James, I pray to the Lord to have mercy.
This
on your
doesn't
eternal
work as
soul.
well in this version of the game because we didn't have the memos in the hospital that seemed like they were talking about James, Angela, and Eddie.
Yeah, agreed.
There was a sense in the original game that somebody in the hospital knew all of these characters and knew what was going on.
Yep. Do you think it's also implied that they all came back to Silent Hill, or that they were all residents of Silent Hill previously or currently?
I mean, it's very ambiguous. I think you could interpret it a lot of ways. Including that just being an aspect of like the town talking to him. So I think that's the kind of thing that you could create all kinds of headcanons for, but in terms of how things directly connect to each other, the main thing is just that note very clearly comes from the doctor who wrote about the patients who were clearly analogous to those three characters, and now in this version of the game it's just like, who? What? What are you talking about?
I will say, I do like this transition out of Otherworld that they did here. It was very good and very subtle. Like, I didn't even notice you were out of Otherworld until just now, and you've been out of it for like a while. It's really good. That was really good.
Very well done.
And now you can finally go to the bowling alley, Sean. We all want to go to Pete's Bowlerama. Have James eat some pizza.
James doesn't eat pizza.
What if Eddie got 2 scenes and he had, like, you know, the first
What
scene
if Eddie
was...
got 2 pizzas?
What if Eddie got 2 pizzas? I mean, we saw one of his pizzas earlier. Eddie is 2 whole pizzas. He is a bit of a goober. Auto service. I also like this that there hasn't even really been an enemy, actually. This fits a lot better too.
This is interesting.
What are you processing? What's your damage?
I'm pretty sure this is sort of like the direct...
Well, careful, James.
No, I didn't know I needed that. It's just reminding me of like going around behind shit to the strip club in the original, which we like didn't get the same way in this version. Just put a weird noise in my brain. Okay.
And now
Here
you're
we
in
go.
here. Okay. Oh hey, it's Polarama!
Yeah.
James, if you don't eat a whole goddamn pizza, you're gonna let it go to waste? You're gonna let a whole pizza go to waste? That's all I'm saying. There's a pizza in the next scene and he
So
doesn't
what you're
eat
saying is the line should really be, how can you just sit there and waste pizza?
it. How could you sit there and waste no pizza?
Now, who's ready to have our big looking at a thing moment?
I'm surprised they didn't have you looking at an empty pizza box. Never mind.
Ba-da-da-da.
This town's full of monsters. Who could just sit here and eat pizza?
That was weak. I like the voice
Got it.
acting on. I like the job this voice actor's done for James, but that was weak.
Yeah. James, you're supposed to say, how can you sit there eating
How
pizza?
can you sit there and eat pizza?
No, this is where you do your famous line, Sean.
I mean, I do love it. This town is full of pizza. How can you just sit here and eat monsters?
Wonderful times. Wonderful thoughts. Happy thoughts.
Amazing that they also put the bullets at the end of the bowling lane. Truly, truly faithful.
Truly an eye to detail, Bloober team.
Okay,
Appar-
on to the Historical Society.
Apparently so noteworthy that even you remembered that, and I didn't. Am I really a Silent Hill fan? I guess
Well,
not.
I have played it this year, so
Am I really a Silent Hill fan? I guess not.
I guess you're not a Silent Hill fan if you haven't played it this year. I'm excited. I think that they're gonna do a really good job with the prison.
Yeah.
I have a suspicion. This feels like a part of the game that will fit nicely with this. The way that this game has been, the way that this remake has been built. I also appreciate that these cars don't have. Never mind.
Appreciation lost, ruined,
Yeah.
bad game.
Well, I was just gonna say, like, with how serene this like fog world segment is, it would feel weird to just be like busting windows, but here we are.
Here we are, redacting my praise.
All right, let's do this.
The music's been good.
Yeah.
Now that's
Oh,
a garage
sorry.
jack lever. That's not how you open the Historical Society.
Hold on, before we go in there, what the hell is this jack for?
I don't know.
I could have gone into the Historical Society without it, so I don't think it's needed in there. I think it's needed before that.
Time to walk
think
all the way
there's-
to Silent Hotel.
Yeah, time to go across the lake just for some secret hunting. I mean, I could be wrong, I guess. There could be a non-local lock inside that Historical Society, but that would seem like a weird choice for how much this game has otherwise been streamlined. But it would also seem like a weird choice if I could just walk around with this stupid thing in my inventory for the rest of the game.
Maybe it opens a
Oh.
random door, or you need to jack something up or open. Yeah, it
Spooked
was
myself.
back into the bowling alley.
Okay, I guess I'm just gonna go. Can I, is this?
There it is. It's got a
There
white
it
mark
is.
on it.
It's got some bird poop on it.
Yep.
Well, I guess that's just fine.
That is just fine, Sean.
Boop, boop, boop. Thank you. I appreciate your vote of confidence.
What is the purpose of a historical society? Is it just like a
It's like a museum for a, yeah, sort of. It's to learn the local history.
Everyone knows Silent Hill has absolutely no history at all.
I've never even seen a Silent Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Hills are loud as fuck.
They're always screaming. Honestly, Screaming Hill is way more lively than Silent Hill.
Hill Scream was originally the name of a Warcraft character, but they had to rework it. Sorry, that was a Warcraft reference that no one is probably going to understand, because I don't know how many people around these parts ever played a Warcraft.
And part of me was like, I know you had played a Warcraft, so I was like, now that could actually be a real fucking thing that he just said. It's a good thing you knew to break into there for a picture.
Well, I saw the picture and it seemed suspicious.
A new clock?
So now we have a picture of the new clock.
As opposed to the old clock. Little Baroness.
Little Baroness. Smokestacks on that ship.
That's a nice vase. That's a nice meat grinder.
The Lady of the Light. The unveiling of one of 2 statues commemorating the local folktale of the Lady of the Light.
Okay.
What the hell? Oh, is that a health drink in there?
That is
What's
the
a
health drink
in
there.
this display?
It's a part of history. You definitely want to drink that. Oh, that looks good. Oh, that looks familiar.
I like that. That's good. Feels
Are we
right.
gonna get to see that room is the real question. James, you okay? Oh, hey.
He saw that, and he was like, huh.
It's the red pyramid thing. Man, I just...
It's him.
I still take umbrage with red
That's what it
pyramid
calls
thing.
him in the game. I don't know what to tell you, man.
Everyone knows him as Pyramid Head, Sean. God.
Please find me the spot in Silent Hill 2 where he is referred to as Pyramid Head. I'll wait.
Yeah, well, everyone outside of Silent Hill 2 calls him Pyramid Head. I didn't even know what he was and knew he was Pyramid Head before I even played this game.
Wilt's coal mine, established around 1850, it remained operational until the early 1900s. The mine played a key role in the revitalization of Silent Hill. The mine played a key role in Silent Hill 1.
Title unknown, author unknown.
It's a goblet.
Wonderful. It's a goblin.
Waterfront landscape. Alan Smith, date and death unknown. Depiction of the local area. Style indicates it was done sometime around the 1820s when the region was far less populated with sparse infrastructure.
Case, book. Oh, I can't read that. That's way too dark.
Yeah, it's very shadowy.
Among the local legends is that of the Lady of the Light. The story tells of a woman who was accused and found guilty of witchcraft. As punishment, she was taken to a small island out on the lake, a minuscule stretch of rocky soil, devoid of any food or shelter. There, she was to suffer a slow, excruciating death, as her body succumbed to cold and hunger. However, unbeknownst to the rest of the town, there was a small young man among them, who,
Whoa.
having gazed into the...
You're really inserting your own headcanon into this.
Have you seen this man? Small, about 7 years
7
old.
years old?
Black hair, short. However, unbeknownst to the rest of the townsfolk, there was a young man among them, who, having gazed into the woman's eyes, as bright and beautiful as a midsummer's moon, he's just fucking burning his eyes out, had vowed undying love for her. When she was convicted, wrongly, as he believed, he swore that he would not let her suffer such a cruel fate. While waiting for an opportunity to abscond with his beloved, every night he would sneak out and row across the lake, bringing her food and something to keep her warm. And every night the woman would stand there on the shore, holding a lit candle to help him find his way. But then, one night, when the sky was exceptionally clear, devoid of even a wisp of cloud, the young man set out on his nightly escapade. As always, he would look into the distance, looking for the light in the darkness that would lead him to his beloved. On that night, however, the moon shone so bright and so vibrant, stronger than any candle could. Seeing the light's reflection in the water, the young man was led astray. He rowed and rowed and rowed, following the reflected light, hoping against hope he could reach it. He did not care for his aching arms or the shortness of his breath, utterly mesmerized by the illusory light. When his boat tipped over, the man was so exhausted from rowing, so weakened were his arms, that he was not able to swim to shore. Thus he succumbed to a watery grave. Although left alone, the woman on the island never lost hope. She kept coming out at night, and kept lighting the candle. The legend says that those looking for true love can still see the lady's light out on the lake, shining to bring her beloved home. While the story is clearly meant as a metaphor and a cautionary tale, it is to be a certain extent rooted in reality, as the area has indeed seen its share of religious persecution, such as that of... Out of what? We'll never know. That's interesting.
That seems good.
Huh. That looks familiar. I like that.
Who are you?
Former director.
Brookhaven Hospital, 1880. The hospital was built in response to a great plague that followed a wave of immigration to the area. Originally, it was little more than a shack, but has since expanded into a fully fledged medical establishment.
I'm usually not a stickler for this, but I do think in that long memoir that I read, I for some reason hyperfixated on the but in that part that felt superfluous, because they had a but and then a statement and then a however, and I was like, I feel like that shouldn't be there. But then one night. That part seemed
Every
weird
night,
to
the woman
me.
would stand there on the shore holding a lit candle to help him find a way, but then one night. No, that makes sense.
Oh.
They did it every night until one night when it went bad. Sorry, bud.
Well,
They do repeat that sort of on that night, however, later, but I don't know. It seems fine to me. The weird little niggly thing that bothered me here was that they should have used hyphens rather than commas to separate out the wrongly as he believed, because they've just got a string of 3 commas surrounding 4 words. But that interjection should really have been done with hyphens. So you'd have when she was convicted, and then separated out wrongly as he believed, and then back into the sentence he swore. But that's a real tiny nitpick.
Uh-huh.
That's some shit that would get you kicked right out of English class.
Uh-huh. That would get you a red mark, and you'd be like, God damn it, and then you would get the funny little paragraph P. I don't even think about the funny little paragraph P anymore, do you?
I forget that it exists.
Exactly. Nobody even cares anymore. This is a really long stairwell. I don't remember it being this long. I remember it being long.
Are you... Is this a joke? I can't tell if this is a joke.
Fuck, I don't remember it being this long.
Oh my god.
I'll never clarify.
The fun thing is, perspective is weird, so if you really squint, you can feel like you're going upstairs and not downstairs.
I hate you. God, that hurts me now. That hurt my brain.
Ooh, there goes the floor.
Uh-huh. Walk into a wall.
It's good. We want to use that. That is pretty bare. My name is there.
What? What are you talking
On the
about?
cigarette box.
Oh my god, Sean cigarettes!
What the
I thought you were cutting back.
I told them I was quitting. They can't do this to
You
me.
can't keep making these for me. They gotta stop.
Okay. This is pretty much identical.
I like the rumblies. Yeah, this seems familiar.
This flashlight doesn't go.
Yeah, it really doesn't. What's funny is that is something particularly noteworthy of the original is actually how strong the original flashlight is. You really do. It's really contrasting in that game.
Mm-hmm.
The dark's
I think
really
it
dark.
works. Yeah, I think it works to have a soft light like this that doesn't go far, but it is striking just how far it doesn't go.
Uh-huh. Like that?
Uh-huh. Alright, well.
Well, maybe not.
Maybe not what? Whoa.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Not at all. Maybe not at all.
Crimson and white, banquet for the gods.
Death by skewering. An execution at the prison. Death by skewering or strangling. To choose his death is the prisoner's last taste of freedom.
Toluca Prison Camp. Built in 1862, the camp was used to house prisoners during the American Civil War. Converted into Toluca Prison in 1866.
Wait a second. I didn't know there was a prison in Silent Hill. Oh, hey, look. Everyone's favorite hole. James's favorite hole. This looks good. Listen,
No. There we go.
if the hole looks like this, oh my god. Wow, you. At least they
Gotta
made
psych himself
James.
up.
Yeah, at least they made James think about it. Boy, James, man, back in my day, James wasn't a coward. They made him such a wimp. He had to think twice before jumping in a hole. My James jumps into a hole the first moment he sees it.
Do you ever find yourself exhausting?
I'm sorry. I was making a joke. I can shut up if you really want me to.
Oh, are there 2 exits? Are there 3 exits?
3 exits?
Hello?
Many doors.
Ah, I see.
Maybe only 1 exit, Sean.
This section does work a lot better in first person or in over the shoulder. The fixed camera in this room was bullshit in the original, I seem to recall.
Yeah. I don't remember. Did you have to break through a wall for this part?
Yes.
I guess you did, yeah.
And there wasn't an established mechanic for it. You just kind of had to run around the room and click on the wall until something happened.
Oh, right, because then he's like, the bricks here are loose and then it makes a crumbling wall effect, yeah. Yeah. Ooh, this is nice. I like this.
Ooh. That's fun.
Yeah. Oh, you made her make that noise at you, man.
It's interesting to me that you consistently characterize these things as women.
Am I not supposed to?
They've always struck me as non-gendered. I don't know that they have gendered traits of any kind.
Fair enough.
I'm
Other
not
than
saying you're wrong, I'm just saying it's interesting.
I mean, I probably call them that more now than I did when I first played. I'm pretty sure I called them it when I was first playing it.
No, game, you can't just call it the spiral writing key and not let me read the spiral writing. Come on.
No, why would you do that? You can even zoom in on it.
Oh yeah, you're right. Leadeth, cry, story, something.
Story. Bug room. Beetle room.
Oh god. I don't remember what to do with this. I think you had to... I think it's written on the key. Oops. I think it's written on the key. Or no, I remember now.
I know.
I do love this room. Ah, stop it. Wait,
It's filled with bugs.
It's a real bug. Oh.
Another one. Too many goddamn cockroaches.
Oh, I see. I'm doing it backwards. Maybe?
Yeah, I thought it was
They've made
based
this
on
more
the...
confusing. They've
thought
made
it
this
was-
really confusing because it's based on which ones are like been touched on, but they've
Right.
made it confusing because it's not. None of them are worn out, and there's only 3 that aren't touched on, seemingly. Yeah, it's the ones that aren't touched on. That seems wrong.
Huh. Because that would make sense. Why would the ones that are being used be the ones that are the least used?
Yeah, that seems like they messed that up. I mean, it still sort of works, but...
Maybe they thought it was too hard to read?
You don't have to read it.
I mean... Wait, what do you mean you don't have to read it?
You don't have to read what the numbers are.
Well, sure. No, I just mean literally too hard to read on the, like, too hard to suss out that you would... That would be what you would have to do. I don't mean read the numbers,
It works exactly the same way in this as it does in the original, except that you have to press the not used buttons instead of the used buttons. I don't see how that could possibly be more... I don't see how that could possibly make it more sense in any world. You still have to be able to discern which ones are used and which ones aren't.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. I like the lighting there. Good thing that was a scripted fall, so James is fine. Oh no!
Are we kidding with this?
Oh, no, we're good.
All better.
Ain't no big deal. Just put the gun to their head and...
Eddie?
Oh, hi, James.
What happened here? Who was that?
I don't know. It just came at me.
Okay. So he attacked you, and you shot him.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. He made me do it.
Okay, calm down, Eddie. Any idea why he would do that?
I don't know. He came out of nowhere. Tried sneaking up on me in the dark. I heard footsteps, so I turned back and he was right there.
And you could tell that he wanted to hurt you.
Well, yeah, I mean, the way he looked at me, I just had to do it.
He looked at you? I thought you said he came at you.
Yeah, I mean, I could see it in his eyes.
His eyes.
He kept looking at me, making fun of me. I told him not to, but he didn't listen.
Eddie, you can't just kill someone because the way they looked at you.
You should see your face, James. I was just joking. The guy was dead when I got here. I got you, didn't I? Well, anyway, I better get going.
Wait. You're gonna go out there alone?
Yeah.
What?
That was also kind of weak. I love the way he says yeah when he walks out in the original. It's always stood out to me.
Yeah. It is a little bit goofy, but yeah, it's a little
He's
unsettling
like fucking
too.
with him. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's unsettling, and he's like messing with him.
Gonna go out there alone? Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. It's like, at first I was like, is he gonna say the yeah? And then he said the yeah. So, I'm glad you picked up on that too, because it was like,
Yeah, I mean, it's been a consistent thing with this remake. Like, on the whole, the voice acting has been much better, obviously, but they've really flattened out the characters. Like, you don't get nearly as much personality out of some of them.
mm-hmm.
The ones who were lacking in personality have had personality injected into them, but the ones who already had personality have had that sapped away.
Mm-hmm. The rifle. Well, can't shoot the lock. That'd be too easy.
I still haven't found him. Since he had the cabinet key, we should assume one of the prisoners got his hands on it. Get the spare from the visitor's checkpoint and secure the rifle before it falls into the wrong hands. Okay. Thanks for the tip, game.
Mm-hmm. It's a good thing you're not the wrong hands.
Uh-huh. My hands are so good.
Dude, owl cartridges, penguin shells, and it's all bird ammo. What's with all this bird ammo?
There's been a very subtle bird theming in this game, and I really appreciate it. I appreciate how subtle it is, and I think it's fitting.
Yeah. Because James likes birds, right?
That's the reason. You got
James-
it in one.
James loves
Oh, let me just turn
birds.
that. That seems good.
Easy. Oh, look, your favorite. Ooh, I liked that.
Eh,
I like when things scurry up walls, okay?
yeah, it's just sort of a generic creepy thing for them to do, and once again, just example number 437 of them not understanding what's supposed to make the mannequins creepy.
Mm-hmm.
But it's okay. They can do a generic creepy thing. That's fine.
What's everyone's favorite? The hand smashers. What are these supposed
Seemingly.
to be? Yeah.
I mean, it's confessional, I guess.
Got the solve.
The heaviest
Heaviest
weight.
weight.
Okay.
Why you gotta be so noisy?
Why you gotta be so mean? You remember that song?
I wanna be sedated.
Nope.
Nope, I don't, Sean.
I'm out of here.
Is that not the song you were talking about?
Nope.
I was about to say, I was like, I'm surprised that one didn't explode.
It sure did. Okay. Oh, good.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, look, it's Triangle Head.
Is it? Because of the pointy hat?
Because, like, all the pointy hats.
Okay.
All of the
I
pointy
really-
hat. Yeah.
Why can't I look around in this mode? Why is the portrait forced to just be entirely in darkness? This is...
Because you're
I
only
see
seeing
it much better if I don't look at it.
You're getting only the important parts.
Which is the hat?
Is the hat.
I guess it's the hat. Okay, well I now have the heavy...
Who's speaking to me? Well,
Is there a radio in here?
nope. Doesn't seem like it.
Sure doesn't.
Now I am slightly curious on what I am being a fool missing with the bird motif.
It's like a very subtle caged bird thing.
Oh
With
yeah.
Mary. Whoops.
Oops.
Wow.
The dick. Ooh.
Fine.
Wait a second, is that a Signalis reference?
What?
Because all the birds. All the birds.
Stop it.
I can stop talking anytime,
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the mannequin.
I know.
Don't want to fight you. Stop
Yeah, well-
skating.
She wants to fight you.
So tired of fighting those things.
He wants to fight you. Whoa. Okay, you have plenty of healing items.
I don't feel like I should do this.
Crawl through the hole. Crawl through the hole. There's gonna be a mannequin in here. I'm actually a little disappointed there was not, in fact, a mannequin in here.
Just was this locked from the other side, I guess? That doesn't make much sense, but here we are.
See, to me, I thought it would have been really silly if you, like, tried it and it was locked and you're like, well, to be fair, this is a prison.
Uh-huh.
There's an ox.
The ox is creepy in a way that I will get around to talking about here as soon as I've gotten this room safe. Can't find this dang mannequin that crawled up the wall.
It's right there. You see the hole?
Oh, you think it went through there?
Yeah.
Don't puke at me through the door. How rude.
Been having a rough day, man. I did say earlier that I was so happy with how that picture came out that I wanted to puke.
So the creepy thing I wanted to point out is that it looks like he's got teeth on his nose. The way the fur is like matted on the bridge of the nose looks like teeth.
Oh. Yeah, that's nice. I think his eyes are a little fucked up too. Yeah, it really sounds like there should be one behind you, but it definitely
The
is
radio
not.
is sort of unknowable in this game.
Uh-huh. Through ceilings, through floors, through walls, through doors.
Mm-hmm.
I wanna be sedated.
I was gonna say, you gonna put a beat to that? Excuse me, sir.
I don't even know why I was talking about that song the other day now. I don't even know. Oh wait, no, I was talking about how it was so sedated. Oh, it's so... Wait, no, I said sedentary, didn't I?
No, that was the whole thing, is you said sedated, and I'm almost positive you meant sedentary.
I'm a little sedated right now, Sean.
Oh, good. I'm happy for you.
Thank
What'd you
you.
take?
Pork. It might... Does pork have tryptophan in it? No, only turkey does.
Turkey's the one that famously does. I don't know if anything else does.
What is it about turkeys that they want to drug people?
Turkeys belong in prison.
I mean, kind of. They're kind of frighteningly big birds. Like...
And all big things belong in prison.
Oh. Ooh. It's the thing from Pikmin. It's the snake bird. Bird snake? Dude, those things are fucking scary. They belong in this game. The bird snake scared the shit out of me when I was a kid.
Is it just like a Quetzalcoatl kind of situation?
Nope. It was a
Cockatrice, perhaps?
It was a burrowing snake, except the snake had the head of a heron. And it used to scare the shit out of me when I was a kid. They would eat your Pikmin in a very upsetting way, and they just freaked me out, man. They were super stressful. They killed a bunch of my Pikmin, and at that time, Pikmin was a game that I couldn't play because I had too much of an emotional attachment to the Pikmin, so I actually had a hard time playing that game when I was younger because I would get really stressed out if I literally lost any Pikmin at all and thought the game was impossible because I would lose Pikmin.
Uh-huh.
What a good game, though.
You know, I've never played a Pikmin.
It's good. We did Pikmin 1. It's a really good game. It's very stressful. Ooh, it's this room. I love this room. This is the big room, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It sure looks big.
There's something in here. Boy, I wonder where the heaviest weight goes. Honestly, if I remember this room correctly, I forgot that they have noises in here, and that's good. I love that.
That's the thing that this whole prison does, is it uses its sound design as its, like, primary source of scares.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a spooky place to be.
Mm-hmm.
It's a paranoid place.
Yeah, I forgot about the footsteps that you hear when you're in that room. That was really good. Oh, you got a bird with its wings torn up. I like that. I like that.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Feeling happy.
Hornless ox, headless serpent, wingless dove, eyeless boar.
Okay, I haven't been in A8 or B3 yet.
It also says you haven't been in the bestie. I don't even know how you get in the bestie. Is the Vesti the place that the Pope is supposed to sit? Or the Pope, the pastor, I guess? The church man?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The Vesti, is that not where, like, the when you go to confession, the guy you talk to is in? Isn't that the vestry? Oh, hey, look. It's your favorite.
I always just heard it referred to as the confessional booth. But
Well,
I'm
that's
not
what I'm-
Catholic.
Oh, fair enough. What is the vestry in a church? Or the vestry, my bad. Term
That
vestry.
sounds more familiar.
The term vestry remains in use outside England and Wales to refer to the elected governing body and legal representation of a parish church. For example, the American and Scottish Episcopal churches. That's the vestry. It's not a place, it's a thing.
Oh, I saw you twitching on these stairs. Don't think I didn't see that.
Might as well hit it with a pipe.
I'm not a mean man.
James isn't a mean man. He would never do anything mean.
Prisoners do not feel remorse. In fact, they do not feel themselves to be sinful at all. Even the simplest of them will try to shield themselves from the Lord's gaze with what little words they know. And so they dream.
There's literally no way. Well, never mind. There is actually a way. I'm surprised you heard that, Sean. Door. This is unrealistic. They don't even have hands. How are they opening the door?
They just push on it. The latch is finicky. And so they dream blissfully, the sinners that they are. For no matter how foul and loathsome one's existence may be, human nature abides. Got that nice dramatic beat right at the end there.
It was listening to you read that out loud, Sean. It knew how to complement the moment.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, that had a syringe. Let's see.
There's a door to the south of the armory that I guess you haven't checked?
I think that just didn't register. That was nothing.
Ah, the classic.
It's just this.
Just that. Huh.
Now he'll register it.
You haven't... No, you haven't found a key.
Nope, not yet. Okay.
Scales.
Let's see if there was anything more in the big room.
You got one of the weights. We just don't know what it does.
Mm-hmm.
This cell's to be cleaned up by Tuesday. Make sure you get the cons to do it by then. The previous tenant has been moved to death row as per the warden's orders. Huh.
Okay.
Well,
If you say so.
rest in peace, guy. How do you feel about this light effect mechanic?
It's fine. I feel like I'm missing something. Like, am I meant to be trying to hit all of them, or is this just for spooky time? Surely I can't hit all of them fast enough, right?
Only one
They're
way to
also not
find
marked
out.
on the map.
Uh-huh.
I can try. James don't run that fast, though.
Yeah, this James doesn't run like he does in the original game.
So there's one there, one here. Is there one on this corner down here as well? I think there is.
Think so? Yes. I see a red light ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, here.
Oh, there's 4.
There's one on every corner, so there's no way. these are synced.
Oh.
Interesting. So it's
Okay.
just one per hall, really. Anyhow,
That
well, let's
that
go
seems
take
about
another
right.
look at the scales room. Now, according to the map, I don't see anything else in here.
You probably, I mean, not you probably. You definitely watched a lot more stuff than I did this season. What was your favorite Halloween spooky time movie you watched this year?
I mean, I really enjoyed Possession. Possession was really good, and I highly recommend it to any fan of Jacob's Ladder or Silent Hill. Very.
Boy, that effect is good. Or
Oh, did they move this puzzle here?
oh,
Pull ye but once on a rope's frayed end. Choose the one justified from among the damned. Seek out their tales, think upon each sin. Or let blind fate choose, let the judgment begin.
huh? Yeah, is this the?
Sure seems like it.
The gallows scene?
Okay. So it feels like I can't do this until I have all of the weights. Oh, I guess technically I didn't try the dove door. Maybe I just have to do them in order. Maybe the dove door is unlocked. I just assumed it was locked.
Cause yeah, it feels like the scale has something to do with those doors, with unlocking those doors, is the way that I'm interpreting it, since it shows them.
I thought it was the other way around. 'Cause right now we have no basis on which to do anything. Because it seems like it's wanting me to do the Hanged Man puzzle. But I can't do that if I don't have the shit for it. But I'll put a weight somewhere random. Heaviest weight.
There you go.
Oh, I see what it's doing now. Okay.
That's interesting.
I can't get far enough for that yet.
Don't have enough weight for that.
Oh, I can only do one. Oh, I see. I see the order now. Okay.
That's actually kind of interesting. I like that.
It's kind of neat, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Snake? I wasn't paying enough attention. I think it was Snake.
Yeah, I definitely should check it out then, because I will admit, we watched it this year. We didn't watch it for necessarily spooky season, but definitely Jacob's Ladder is now certainly one of my favorite horror films of all time. It just...
Yeah, and I think I like Jacob's Ladder more than Possession, but it's been a long time since I've been as entranced by a horror film as I was by Possession.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out. I mean, we could also check it out, but I'll have to check it out no matter what.
I also really want to get people to watch Incantation.
Yeah, that was another one that you mentioned.
I'm just so curious as to whether other people will feel the same way about it that I did.
I think for specifically spooky season for me, it probably was 28 Days Later, but that's just because I was not expecting that movie to just be what it ended up being ultimately. I just was not expecting it to be. Well, there she is. There she goes.
There she goes.
There she goes again.
I don't know the rest of the words to that song.
A reminder to all guards, effective immediately. It is absolutely mandatory for everyone to familiarize themselves with the revised generator maintenance manual. We all remember what happened last time there was a spike, although I'm certain most of us would very much want to forget. We will not have another incident.
Nice. Sick.
Okay.
Workplace safety. Hell yeah.
It's especially in a prison.
Alright, well, let's fuck this up.
Dapper.
Oh, that was underwhelming.
I don't know.
I think it just turned that light on.
Oh. You scared her away. Good job. I like
I'm
that
so
light.
good at this game.
Uh-huh. Oh, no, she's just right there. You didn't even make it around the corner. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright. So they've got a crawling mode now. Yeah, I think you got her. Oh no, she's trying to get away.
What are you smelling there?
Can they smell? They don't have noses.
They don't have a lot of things that you would think they would have.
They don't have a lot of things that they probably should have.
They don't have a lot of things that they probably would prefer to have. Hi!
Oh, at least this time they showed you there was a friend in there before you opened it. Oh, yep. Get off the walls.
Well, that didn't work.
This is a really tall roof.
Really should knock them off when you shoot them. That's very odd to me that it doesn't.
Uh-huh.
It's like a classic video game thing. Whoa! What the fuck was
my
that
God.
motion?
I'm just upset how quickly she freaking went from ceiling to floor.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Oh, good. That's probably
Some
fine.
good friends. We will be together soon.
Family photo. What a good family photo.
One big happy family.
Uh-huh. In the
Hear you skittering.
prison. You hear skittering?
Yep.
Oh, now I hear skittering. There you go.
Alright. There's some slight problems with the ragdolling in this game.
Maybe? Just a little bit? I like that it's only happening to the mannequins too, which is just silly to me.
Okay.
Well, that's on now.
I suppose so. For some reason I thought there would be more in this room. Guess it's just to give me this light. Oh, and so that I can
Oh.
see this.
Go get to the zappy chair. Get off the ceiling, sir. Ma'am. Individual,
the
get
need?
off. Yes.
No, I think
Oh wait, no, that's a horn.
that's part of the,
Like the intercom. Got one of them cone horn things, yeah. Now that's a knee. Mannequins are...
What?
What?
I dodged.
Not only did you dodge, you were like inside of a room that had a low ceiling. What the fuck? I guess it's not that low of a ceiling, but I really thought the wall would have blocked that weird lunge thing. Oh hey, look. Friend.
I'm not a fan in general of the way enemies just kind of home in on you in this game.
Are you telling me that ballistic missiles are not scary, Sean?
I mean, they're intimidating.
They're scary because they're a missile. That's about it. Oh, why is the music getting all crunchy?
We're in the late game scary mode, so they just go away when the lights are on? Oh no, there they are.
No, they just kind of skitter around.
Boy, that's not helpful at all.
Yeah,
There was a second one of you. Oh, there you are.
there she is. Well, good. There's lots of them, I think. Or that's the same one. I can't fucking tell. Something squelched at you.
Oh, you're
Oh,
not dead.
hey! No! God damn it.
Okay, that's enough of that. Those things would be creepier if they didn't have the lunge to leap at you from a million miles away. Because they have that, you kind of just have to sit and deal with them. You don't get to have the, like, creepy, ooh, there's something crawling around on the walls as I'm going around. Like, no, you have to stop and deal with it.
Yeah. I mean, that's the whole thing about a lunge like that, right? Like, part of the issue is you can't really make it... You don't give it the time to even really give it any creep factor.
Danger, do not operate, can result in power spike and system overload. Noted.
Now the question is that what you're looking for?
I hope so.
That's a bit silly that worked, even though it just kind of seemed like all you needed to do was turn all of it up to max.
I mean, technically there was a puzzle there. It was one of those, like, figure out what things to switch to flip the ones that won't flip the other ones kind of situation.
Oh, is that what was happening? You would flip one and the other ones would flip? Oh.
It was just a really easy version of that.
I didn't even realize that's how easy it was.
I do like this section, though, that, like, now all the doors are open,
Yeah.
except for the safety door there. The question is, do I double back and fight the extra monsters to see if there's stuff in these rooms here?
Only your resources can say, and you are... It's at
I do
least
have a
true
save
for...
point here.
Yeah, there's a save point here, and that's at least true for one thing. I definitely saw some bullets on a chair, on a pew.
You're a chair. You're pew.
Wow, I can't believe you'd say that about me, of all people. I don't even know what that insult's supposed to mean, and I'm offended.
Oh, can I not get back in there? I see. Okay.
Apparently not. Also, don't worry about me, I just have to stand up for a while, it's fine.
Are you having an issue with your body?
I am fine. I'm trying.
That's a lot of friends.
I don't want to get sedated, Sean. You should know this of me by now. I don't want to get too sedated.
Dang it.
You know how much I love that song.
This is
I mean,
kind of weird. The corpses of the other guys are gone.
oh, I didn't put that together. Oh, no, there's that one at least.
This one, yeah, but the ones I killed earlier are gone, and then there were 2 new ones. I don't know if that's because I saved or... Stop that.
Hey, that's the one that you saw before you went in there. I like that. Hello.
Get off of me. Just don't want to fight more mannequins. You fight so many of them.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Owie. Youchies. Youchers.
So tired of fighting you. Where'd you go?
Not with the, don't say that with that attitude, Sean. You're gonna get the in-water ending if you say that.
I know. I know. I'm a bit watery right now.
Uh-huh. You a bit watered down?
You're not who I thought I was gonna find here.
A friend?
Where'd that mannequin go?
You can find friends wherever you look, so long as you look for them, Sean. That's what matters. That's what friends are.
Genuinely spooked. This mannequin has vanished. I'm not gonna question it.
In before she's fallen through the map and is somehow stuck in the geometry. Hey! Now you can go through this wall door.
Uh-huh.
Oh god.
I dodged. Okay. Let me out.
Oh my god. There are a lot of friends. There are a lot of friends, Sean.
God, yeah, I didn't think about where I was going into when I went through that wall. This was not well thought out.
I mean, to be fair, there are certainly friends that weren't here before.
Well, this is where all the other doors were opened.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking about that when I opened the wall.
And to be fair, nobody's really thinking about that when they open the wall.
Did not think that shooting him in the leg would do that? That was interesting.
Yeah, it like staggered him. I mean, I always like stuff like that.
Game is more Resident Evil than I realized.
Uh-huh.
There's another guy in here. There you are.
That was weird. She was like on the door wall. On the door hole.
Where'd you go?
God, I hate when I get like this, because I'm just like, for some reason my body wants to take a nap, but I know as soon as I have to go to bed, it's not going to be tired. I'm just like, why can't I feel like this when I actually need to go to sleep?
Your sleep schedule's broken.
No, it's fine. I go to bed at the same time and wake up at the same time every day.
Uh-huh. You never, ever waver.
Don't even stay up that late. Not even past 1 o'clock these days, usually. I went to bed at a reasonable time, I think.
Well, your body disagrees with you.
And I'm ignoring my bones again, because that's what I do.
Why are you getting back up?
Because she felt like it.
Here we go. This is what I needed. 4 months to go.
4 months to go. Wonder what happens in 4 months, Sean.
My brace has come off.
I'm gonna say maybe Mary gets out of the hospital.
Okay, I think that's just about... Ooh, there's a crawl space here. Hello?
A bright hole. And a bunch of boxes of rations or something.
Execution report. Method electrocution. Note to medical staff. During last night's execution, the prisoner, assumed to have been disabled, simply stood up and approached the chair without any assistance. From now on, take utmost care when reviewing the prisoner's medical history. Guards need to be made aware of how capable the prisoners are in order to avoid any incidents.
At least he walked himself to the dang thing, and
Yeah, at least he's cooperative.
yeah, he didn't even, he was like, oh wow, I guess I'm here, and then stood up, and everybody's just like, you could walk? He's like, yeah.
I don't know what gave you the impression otherwise, honestly.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, I am glad I came this way. Boy, I would have been upset with myself if I had missed that.
Rifle key.
I still hear you out here.
He's got the bloodlust.
Alright, Maddie.
Actually kind of turned around, and I have no absolute idea where you are inside of this fucking place.
I just need to go this way. No, not this way. That general direction, though. Wait, how do I get out of here, then? Oh, I was going the right way, actually. You do have to go that way.
Ah! You fool.
Well, then, so much for that.
I was like, I thought I saw a door, but I didn't want to say anything because I just assumed I maybe missed a door. Or a hole in the wall in this case.
I guess I assumed this door didn't open.
Well, did you try it?
I must not have.
I mean, I guess I could confirm that I didn't see. I swore that I saw a door, but then you like walked away, so I was like, oh, okay.
Well, we're here now. It's not where I thought this key would go. Oh, is this? Oh, okay. Neat.
Well, that was a pre-keyed door, Sean.
Mm-hmm. I just didn't realize that we were gonna wrap around like that. That was neat.
Now you should immediately use the rifle on a still figure.
Came unloaded, so I am glad I checked.
That's just responsible of them. You can't have bullets in there. That's dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Guns are dangerous when they're loaded with bullets. Why I put crayons in mine?
Guns don't kill people, bullets do.
Guns don't kill people. Crayons do.
Well, in the wrong hands.
Uh-huh. In irresponsible hands, they can.
Enemies have spawned, I think. Yep.
More boys.
This is fine. No, no.
What's funny is if they do pull off something similar to the Dead Space remake with this area, I would like it, because if the idea is that some enemies can stand up, some can respawn, this would give it the kind of like urgency and sense of looking through the environment to find things. Like, it fits it better. Aha!
Bull.
Bull. Bull jockey.
That is the first one, right? Yeah.
Yes. Bull, ox, what's the difference?
The large boy.
The big axe man. Boy, I'm having one of those moments where I'm like, am I getting enough oxygen to my head? I don't actually know.
Oh my god.
I'm fine, I promise. I'll be fine, Sean. I'm listening to my bones, I swear. Also, with my window open, I'm surprised how warm it is up here. The temperature out.
I was gonna say, it's pretty relatively warm outside, so...
Well, we'll never know what the guard's letter says. It's 67 inside my house, and I'm like weirdly like warm. But then again, I am on the second story, which is like
Is generally the warmer story. Where's the thermostat?
downstairs.
Oh, there you go. Okay, any more you assholes want to jump at me while we're... Yep, that makes sense.
Of course I do. I'm fine, I promise.
You sound fine.
I'm doing A-okay. Maybe I'll just get sleep tonight. We'll see.
Saw someone walking around past lights out again. Whichever one of you that was, do I need to remind you that you must never leave your post without prior clearance?
Next time somebody squelches this way come.
Next time I catch you, I'm reporting you to the warden.
To the warden?
Catch me if you can.
Catch me if you can, you little shite. You pub shite.
You tub shite.
Dude. Never belittle the tub shite. It will happen
You
to
a real
you.
tub shitter?
If you everyone has one bad tub shit, okay? Never
Does everyone
belittle it.
really have that? It is bad to take the other when they own said they own the other. You can't take when one so much you could do anything.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I will own it. Again, I will take. Noted.
Apparently, you're just looking at a pile of wax, seemingly. I might be starting to feel the side effects of drinking tea too late, Sean.
Did you have some late night tea to make you sleepy?
No, the opposite. I haven't had any tea in the last couple days. I've been drinking tea late at night.
I see.
I'm fine. I'll
You
make
drink-
it.
You drink caffeinated tea.
Yeah, I do. Probably shouldn't. Probably should.
Probably.
My body just runs 90% on caffeine at this point. I understand my fate that I have cast myself.
It's a curse.
So is.
You want to read about this disruption?
Maybe. Disruption reported. C140 yelling about C777 haunting him. Claims bars can't hold him. Administered sedative to C140. Ah! Are they the ones sedating me?
24 hours.
Noon
To go.
lockup. Performed precautionary search of C777 cell D5. No traces found of the prisoner leaving his cell unsupervised. Recommended further psychiatric evaluation of C140. C410 and C777 missing from their cells. Alarm raised. Search in effect. Bathroom door barred from inside. Efforts made to get them open. don't hear anything from the other side. We don't hear anything from the other side. Are those some Sean cigarettes? Are those your
They
cigarettes,
might
Sean?
be my cigarettes. Hold on, let me... They are my cigarettes, in fact.
I didn't know that you had an entire cigarette company in Silent Hill, Sean. I really didn't.
Well, you know, I'm a little ashamed of these things, so I try to keep them under wraps.
Your errant smoking problem has been tearing us apart.
Mm-hmm. It's lost me so many loved ones already.
Now I know I had a moment there where, for whatever reason, the blood was rushing so far into my head that I was getting a little loopy there. Where the fuck are we?
We're just exploring in the prison.
You're just like in a part of the prison that seems like a completely new part of the prison that I didn't even know you were able to get to. Did you open one of the doors? My brain was...
I opened the Bull Moose Ox door, remember?
Okay. Because I know you opened the snake door first? I don't remember this first door you opened.
Milo, please.
He's trying to help, Sean.
He's so helpful.
He's helping.
Okay. Do.
Part of me is like, I'm gonna grab my boy and he's going to help. And I'm like, the last thing I probably need is a warm cat sitting on me. That probably would not actually help at all. Even like a little bit. If there's anything that will completely put one to sleep is a cat sitting on them.
Mm-hmm.
I do wonder how they're gonna handle the hotel too, because the hotel, I remember to really like the hotel.
The hotel's great. Classic. It'll be a crime if they don't do it well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good.
There's scuttling.
Just more mannequins scuttling around on the walls. It's fine. Yet again, once again, Silent Hill just plagiarizing Jacob's Ladder. I mean, listen, I really liked that gurney scene. It hit me like a ton of trucks.
Well, that's a lot of trucks.
Yeah, it's a good-ass scene, man.
I got the shiv.
Got the shiv key. Interesting.
Shame you didn't find it. Shouldn't you know this place better than I do? Now it's too late. I'm going for a walk. Clever boy, here's your reward. We could both use a bath.
We both could use a bath. What's threatening about both needing a bath? That just seems good for you.
It is good for you. I guess I need the key for C4.
That's a bomb.
Yeah, well. I need it.
What if you end up needing a bomb to open it? Would that be clever writing or unclever writing?
Pretty dumb, I would say, personally.
Especially in a Silent Hill game.
There's so much scuttling in this room.
Scuttling, scrambling, and much, much more. I should be good, man.
Into the light.
I should be good now. I don't know what that... What would you... You've seen me... Oh. Coming. I know he is... I know he is the bars. The walls, they can't hold him. They'll get in. He'll get in. I still have time. I can make it. Almost through. But he's close. I can feel it. He's coming to finish it. Let him come.
I'm real. Wow, that was sudden.
Yep. Your radio's having trouble. It sure is.
Is this why the radio is so bad in this game? Is it directional?
Seemingly, I don't know. I can't fucking tell.
It's definitely directional. God, that's dumb.
Oh, wait. Or maybe I think your parsec's doing the thing for me, cutting in and out.
No, the radio was just doing that. What?
Now I have no idea. Is there something in here? Oh, hey, look.
Here we are.
Okay, yes, I do have to get out of your computer. Don't you dare gaslight me when I know there's something wrong, Sean.
How was I supposed to know the radio was doing a weird thing?
The radio was also doing a weird thing at that very moment, too, so... You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You are not incorrect. Okay, I think I'm good. Boy, I don't know, man, my body just really wants to shut itself off sometimes. I don't know why that happens. I think I'm fine now. But if I, like, sit too long, my body's like, you've been sitting for a really long time. What are you doing awake? And I'm like, stop that. I'm just trying to live my life.
I think that you're getting old.
Yeah, but I've been like that since college, even. Like, I feel like I've been like that since before college. I remember having times where I would... I remember a time where I was like sitting on the couch playing Chrome Hounds and just... I had like fallen asleep in the middle of a mission and I like woke up and my brother was finishing the mission for me. And I was like 15 years old. So, how dare you calling me I'm getting old?
Maybe you're getting old.
You motherfucker.
The controller is really vibrating out of control right now. It's weird.
For a second there, I was like, can I hear it through your microphone? No, that's just tinnitus from the game, I guess.
There is some video game tinnitus going on as well.
I was like, my ears are ringing, but I don't know if that was because I was hearing your vibrating controller through the microphone or not.
Got some Bullets. Ah, good, thank you. Oh, it's back.
What? The vibrating?
Yep. It's just like randomly vibrating a bunch. I don't know. Am I like dying? No. It's really
scary,
weird.
Sean.
I guess so. I told you, you didn't listen. He's here. I'm so sick of these fucking twists on the backs of these notes. It's so goddamn played out. Interesting that there's all of these already dead fellows.
Yeah? Well, into the showers. There are a lot of these already dead fellows. You definitely haven't been here before. Unless I somehow fell asleep at some point, but I was... Listen, I was holding on for dear fucking life. There are a lot of prone fellows in here. This feels like something important is gonna happen here in a second. There. Why is this getting so intense for this one fucking nurse? They did seem to make it very satisfying to shoot the nurses in the head.
Pretty satisfying. And the vibrating is gone.
Well,
All of that for one nurse. I mean, it was the harder version of the nurse, but we fought like a lot of those before now.
hey look! It's a plate.
Love me a plate.
You had a core memory or something.
Seemingly.
Hole in the wall. Hole in the wall. Stick your hand in the hole in the wall. Was there a hole in the... Was there a whole wall? Was there a whole wall in the prison? I don't remember.
Not that I recall. I only remember sticking your hand in a toilet and a wall. I don't remember there being...
Yeah, that's about what I expected, is that 90% of these guys were going to stand up, even though you were hitting a lot of them. It was a trap! Oh my god, this is awful. Oh my god, this is awful. That is so many mans.
I have a very powerful dodge.
Uh-huh.
What?
What the fuck? Hey,
Goddamn
Sean, I
bullet.
thought you said that ballistic missiles weren't scary.
I wouldn't define that as scary. Okay.
But for real, though, she fucking yeeted herself. What the hell? Just wasn't expecting it.
Okay.
You got the slimy weight.
Mm-hmm. Boop.
You know, I do kind of wish you could have more closely inspected things like the heaviest weight, if there was like any implication on like what made it the heaviest weight, but for me it looked like it just had a bunch of scratches on it, yeah. This one's just slimy.
Mm-hmm.
Has some scratches on it.
Uh-huh. Okay. Do I bother trying to kill some of these?
I mean, they did give them a ballistic missile launch.
Yeah, they sure did. Next,
What's the next door? What's the next door?
one on the right. Oh, no game, I couldn't tell what that was. Okay, it's the boar. That one is on the right? Yeah.
Oh, I see. You probably have enough weights to make that one, but then you need an in-between weight for the last one. I gotcha. Since it's too much weight. Or something. I actually kind of like the door opening weight stuff. That's fun.
Yeah, it's neat. It's cute.
Hello?
Is
Here to leave
anyone
prison.
here?
I'm here to leave prison. Where's the prison secretary?
Excuse me, I think there's been a mistake with my paperwork.
Oh, yep.
Where'd you come from?
I
Came
guess they could
through
open.
the door.
I guess they could open doors or something. Except now I think there's
Door.
something. Well, there's that one. At least these ones
Oh,
are.
and they came through the door again.
At least these ones are significantly easier than the other mannequins.
As long as they don't ballistic missile you.
Uh-huh. At least as long as they don't ballista bomb you.
Ballista.
Ballista.
Ballis.
Yeah. Oh, got more.
Bellis. Seba. Don't you.
With the pipe. What? God, that dodge is so fucking... That attack is so weird, it feels like to dodge from the looks of it.
It's very weird to dodge. Whoop.
I'm gonna say, probably good enough to take a chug.
Take a little dink-a-link.
Eat the handgun bullet.
I am the master of bullets.
You are the master of bullets.
Old man's always prepared.
Is this a country for old men?
Is this a country for old bullets?
No old men for this country.
Where am I? Okay, this is just new.
Just a circle.
Oh, it's this. I see, I see.
You just went in a circle.
Just
It's
a
a
bit of a
short.
storple.
It's a shortcut.
Okay.
Come now, Sean. That crack is too wedge-shaped to be a crack that you can access.
Yeah, but I want the game to be dynamic.
Incident at the
Ooh.
I'm sorry. Incident.
Ooh.
Incident at the infirmary. The 1A3 assaulted medical staff attempted to steal medication. Situation under control. Rumors of disease among the prisoners reported to administration. E130 had a coughing fit reported to medical staff.
Okay.
Oh, it's like a disease. No. I don't know. I
They're
don't
just
think.
trying to justify what's going on with the lying figures. Why they projectile vomit at you.
Because their tummy hurts.
Their tummy hurts.
If you looked like this, would your tummy not hurt? Does it not look like an individual whose tummy's hurt?
James really didn't want to hold that shot.
No, he didn't.
I'll just give that a minute.
Let it cook the ground a little bit.
Just let him cook. Doesn't he? Wouldn't you eat from this man?
No, I wouldn't eat anything that that man provided to me. Great.
Guards think we're lepers now. Don't know why, but they stay away. I don't complain.
What?
Because they're sick. They have the illness. They get up, come on, get down with the sickness.
They have the disease.
Do I still have that fucking...
Nope, it's gone.
Yeah,
Pretty
there totally
sure.
was something out there in the town that I missed. Oh well.
It was an optional secret, you missed it.
I willfully skipped it, I'm sorry. It was
Willfully.
interesting that it just kind of gets rid of it.
Uh-huh. I mean, on one hand, it does keep it from cluttering your inventory. On the other, that was kind of a thing in the original to be like, where the fuck does this thing go? And there were a couple optional items like that that you just took to the end of the game if you didn't find their application.
I mean, I don't really have strong feelings on that one way or the other.
Yeah. I don't either. I'm just making an observation.
Bathroom. Little toilet drink.
Is this the... Places you don't want to drink the things you find. Anything sitting on a toilet.
Mm-hmm. Anything sitting on a toilet seat, especially.
Uh-huh.
That's like one...
Oh,
This
they
game
didn't
has
say.
never done scares before. That's interesting.
There's like one... I remember there being one toilet that had a jump scare like that.
No,
I
no,
thought.
the original has a bunch of them. That's why that's weird to me. Because the remake hasn't had, like, any.
Yeah. They got the scary shitter, man. Everyone loves the scary shitter.
That's the scary shitter.
Uh-huh. That's the
Well, I guess it's
scariest
a
shitter
picture.
of them all.
Reap what you sow. Peep what you po.
Piss on the wall.
You watching TV in there?
He loves it.
Shit.
This is actually a really fun visual, though. I liked that.
Yeah, it looked nice.
Someone squibbled at you.
They're
Somebody
seemingly
squibbled.
not anywhere close.
Somebody squibbled and squawked at you. Regarding the emergency medical examination report, the report's conclusions are incorrect. The prisoners are sick. Examinations are to be reported until their condition is properly diagnosed. Use more invasive methods if necessary. We must know the true nature of this affliction. All else is secondary.
That's why they're like this, because they had invasive surgery while they were projectile vomiting.
Or something.
I think that's a pretty good. Gives the lying figure something more than just being creepy bodies.
And I mean, that still fits in with, you know, the theming and everything of being focused on Mary's illness.
Why'd you say her name like that?
Mary. How did I say her name weird? I thought I just said Mary.
You just like... Yeah. Get out of here with your combos.
Yeah, how'd I say it, Sean?
You
Say it
just
to
were
my
like,
face.
Mary.
Mary.
You sounded very uncertain.
Mary had a little lamb. It called her fam.
Oh.
It said, "Bye, fuck you."
Well, that wasn't very nice of it.
It was not a very nice lamb. It was a lamb from Delaware. What happens in Delaware? Does anybody live in Delaware? Does anything happen in Delaware?
Probably something.
Is there anything important in Delaware? God. One of those things that it feels like she should keep attacking in the direction that she attacked the first time, but she just whips around and hits you anyways.
What's weird is that most of the time they do keep attacking the same direction. It's why that always catches me off guard. Because I got into the habit of dodging forward. Why do you skate so much?
Got dealies, man.
God, this skating is annoying me.
Out of control. The skating is out of control.
Okay. Yeah, that
Ooh.
tracks.
fine.
That's a full
Jab
heal,
your-
right? Yeah.
Seemingly. Just jab yourself with one of them good old syringes. That's probably good for you. Yeah, that was weird. I don't remember you having access to this room from that direction for some reason. See, there's some application for the stomp.
Possibly.
Seems to apply most to the nurses since they have so much goddamn health, but
I got upper floor key.
didn't even know there was an upper floor.
I didn't even know I was an upper floor. Repeat examination report conclusions. None of the examined showed any clinical sign or symptom of a life-threatening illness, contagious or otherwise. The recommended endurance tests were also performed. The results have been submitted directly to the warden as per his specifications. Why are we doing this?
Why are we doing this?
Why are you yelling at me?
Why are we not letting the prisoners sleep for 24 hours?
24 hours to go.
Oh my god, I want to be sedated.
Okay.
Nothing to do, nowhere to go.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell my deal is. You don't need to feed into this, Sean. You're not helping. Whoa.
Don't have to do
Oh.
this puzzle anymore? That was a pretty good puzzle, though. Whatever.
Oh well.
Did I read these? Nope.
He locked himself in, took the key. None of the COs got a spare, but I know there is one. He was going nuts over the disease. See if the head nurse doesn't have it. Thinks he's safe up there. He'll get what's coming.
He'll get what's coming. Okay.
He'll get what's coming.
Reap what you sow.
Reap what you sod.
How dare you use my name in vain?
I was gonna say, that's definitely what I read it for a second, was reap what you sod. Son.
Son Goku. Reap what you Son Goku.
Everyone loves Son Goku. Okay. Boy, this prison has been very extensive and very disorienting, can I say?
I'm in the church.
Yeah, it's just very windy.
It's very windy. No,
Nope.
that's a bad time to open my map.
You have your favorite. There she goes.
Alright, goodbye. Have a nice day.
Uh-huh. See you later, probably. See you later, Becky.
Then. Oh, see you now, I guess. Are
Oh,
you fighting
never
now?
mind.
No?
Nope.
Yes?
Yes.
I'm just gonna kill you.
You won't make up your mind, but I'll make up my mind. That was a jaunty string for a second.
Should I drop in and save? I don't remember how long it's been since I saved.
Oh, don't ask me the last time anything happened, Sean. The last...
Actually, I know you're going through some kind of...
I'm going through a teleportation process right now. I don't know what's going on. Hi, friend.
Alright, I'm not gonna go save.
Time is non-linear for me right now. I'm doing my best.
Mm-hmm. That's, ominous.
Ooh, I like this music. Like this weird 80s synth they're doing out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something made noise.
Hi.
Oh, that's what made noise. You got a friend on the wall.
You got a friendly wall. Sick.
What is this? What? Oh. That was easy puzzle. Dude, that was sick as fuck. Did you actually have to type that in, or were you just hitting buttons?
I was just mashing the button.
Oh.
It would be cool if you had to type it out. I concur.
Yeah, but then they were going to be worried that people would put things in there like poop and butts. It would ruin the whole mood.
They would change it from sick to dick, and then everyone would have to cheer.
Uh-huh. They just keep on typing in 69.
Okay, so I guess I'm good here.
Yep, you only got one more door. You got the last wait. Oh, she came all the way around to say hi.
Seemingly.
I will say, okay, we're gonna ignore that. Oh, she's very alive. I really thought she was dead. Okay.
Just gonna... I don't feel good.
I don't feel so good.
Dabney, I don't feel so good.
Dude, this game's starting to make me sick, I think.
Okay, well...
I think you just have to go downstairs.
Locked door in the northwest? I wonder.
I don't know.
Well, there's a staircase here that I want to touch on. But I don't know what that door is that says it's locked.
One way to find out.
If there's, yeah. You dead? Nope.
Nope.
Just
She
chilling
is now.
Okay, it's this, yeah. What are you? You're nothing. Is there a wall I
Nothing.
can break or something?
I was gonna say, it's like, definitely feels like the kind of thing you'd come in from the other side.
Nothing jumping out at me. Can I light these candles?
Well, that's because there isn't a mannequin in here, Sean.
Ba-da-ba. Huh. Interesting.
Unknowable.
Why is this register is locked?
Oh, wait.
Oh, this was a thing. I remember I grabbed this off the wall and then couldn't read it because I got attacked. God, see if I can figure out which one it was.
God, I have no idea.
It was a while ago. Not this, not this. Saw someone press that. Shame you didn't find it. Shouldn't you know this place better than I do? Coming, I notice. Okay, maybe we did read it. I found it in one of the isolation cells. God, I don't know. I don't know which one it was. But we've read all of these, though, so...
Yes, I believe so.
Interesting. Okay, well, I should check out this staircase, at least.
Who knows? Not me.
I never lost control. Hell face to face
You were
with a
in
man who sold the world.
You've gotten into a musical vibe, man.
I have.
You should start a band. Oh, hey, it's just a shortcut back down here.
There was a network error. Ah,
There was a network error? What?
my Twitch feed dropped. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's the stream or if it's just me.
I think it's just you. Thank God. You scared the fuck out of me. I think we're still going. Let me make sure. I'm still here.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we good. We good, baby dick.
Well, I had a network error.
Don't lose your internet.
Don't
Lose your
hat.
internet. It's not fun. Oh, hi, friend.
Excuse me. Hey,
That
man.
one didn't even really spit at you. It just kind of puked on the ground.
Yeah, they do that sometimes. You're
Like-
blocking the door, sir.
Like, sometimes they'll, like, puke on the ground and then spray up at you, and this one just puked
No,
on the
sometimes
ground.
they straight up puke on the ground.
Ah.
They do that. What?
What? Oh, hey, I guess there's another one.
Not you.
You hitting the corpse? Oh my god, there's a lot of these boys in here, it seems like. There are many,
Oh my god.
many
They have a
mannequins.
tell and then a delay before they actually do the jump. So if you dodge, because the dodges all synced animations, if you dodge when the tell happens, then you get hit because you're still in your dodge when the delayed attack comes. It's so dumb.
Uh-huh.
You have to wait for the tell to end and then dodge. Okay, off to this.
Up to this shit. Lightweight. That's too much. Ooh. Oh yeah, that would make sense. Never mind.
Still a little too much on that end.
It also shows 6 at the bottom.
What if I just... No, this is nothing.
Oh my god, it's like so fucking close.
Okay, so...
Hey, there you go.
Oh wait, which one was that? Bird. Birdo.
Birdo.
James, why are you holding your side? You're not even injured.
Because his tummy hurts. He needs his medical drink.
Uh-huh.
Needs his health drink. God. I swear they spawn more mannequins every single time you open a new door.
Uh-huh. It's Mannequin City, man. I don't know what to tell you. This whole game is lousy with them.
Well,
Oh, that's good.
not going back that way.
We sure aren't. Is this about to be a boss fight?
About to say, I was like, that wouldn't be right. I'm trying to remember where you even meet Eddie again.
It's
not-
at the end of the prison, I believe. But it's not this. It's like right before you go to the hotel. Because the hotel, you like exit Eddie's fight and immediately are on the docks to the hotel.
Mm-hmm. When does... Also, the labyrinth is down here, isn't it? Isn't it after the prison? Yeah. The labyrinth is weird because it's like another area, but the prison is also an area, but it's also like appended to the prison. It's weird.
Sort of. I mean, this is sort of the labyrinth is this game's nowhere, so it's where reality starts to break down.
I love it. It's one of my favorite areas in the game.
Well, not if I didn't want to go upstairs, game.
Bad.
I'm not
But-
ready.
Silos, I have bad news. I was having a hard time even keeping reality together just like an hour ago, so I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, Isaac's reality is nebulous at best today.
Yeah,
Right? Just not gonna. If I don't look
Yeah.
at them, do they just not aggro?
seemingly. Also, yeah, I'm like, boy, hope I didn't get sick. I suddenly feel kind of barfy. I
Another one
hate
of
it when
them.
I feel barfy.
Oh my god, so many mannequins.
Oh my god, that was 3 fucking mannequins!
I think it was 4.
It was at least 3.
Oh
Yep,
my
4.
god.
Hey, you were right, Sean, but you didn't even know the 4th one was there.
Alright, well, I guess I got everything I'm getting out of this area. Stop!
Good thing they can't
So
climb
tired of
ladders.
fighting mannequins.
See, what does it say about this game, then, that you aren't avoiding them to save resources or because you're too scared, but because you're so tired of fighting them?
Says that there's a lot of combat and not a lot of enemies. Not a lot of enemy variety, I mean,
Yeah.
for the amount of combat that they have you do. Which is ironic because there is more enemy variety in this game than there was in the original.
Yep.
There's that much fucking combat. Where? This is wrong.
I mean,
This
I
is
think there
wrong.
was more stuff down there. I was misreading
Yeah.
the map.
I didn't get. Whoa!
Oh my god.
Stop!
Go away. Leave us alone.
Leave us alone.
Leave us indeed.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna go kill a bunch of mannequins. There's not another. I guess there's a staircase up north. That's probably what I need.
M15.
Yeah, but I don't want to check all these rooms. They've all got mannequins in them, and I'm just done fighting mannequins, man.
Uh-huh.
Alright, fine, I'll check all the rooms. No room left unturned. Is this the one? Yeah, this one was empty. Alright, this way.
Yeah, it is weird because in retrospect, it's like you mainly saw lying figures, if anything. You only saw mannequins every once in a while.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean read, game?
Women in flight. Oh, I see on the bottom left. Four
436 people.
at a recital. A lot of people.
That's not what Burning Man looked like.
Also, didn't you find that in the hotel? No, you do find it in the prison.
Hold on, how many did that say?
436.
436. 436.
I don't even remember what the Burning Man painting was for. I think it was a puzzle. Also, I don't know if you haven't just made it there, but it feels like the mannequins have just kind of up and fucked off. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, then.
Never mind. Ah, jeez, Silas cracked it. I've been a figment of his imagination this entire time. I guess I need to cease existing.
That is true, though.
The screen just goes blank and scrambly for a second, and you blink, and then it's just like... there's just an empty page. Never real. It was never here.
Which doesn't even exist.
Uh-huh. It was all an illusion.
James, please. James, come on.
Trying. There's another one. How dare you have poise?
They got that hyper armor for sure.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Good boy, James. Open the door.
Would have
This
never
is
found
empty.
the book room.
The book and jar room.
Uh-huh. Excuse me? What did you say to me?
He said,
He said, who's Cheryl?
kinda did.
Come back full circle.
Due to recent acts of inmate violence, prisoner T-239 has been transferred to solitary confinement, cell F6.
Definitely shouldn't go in there. He might
Yeah,
try to chew your
definitely.
ears off. What about F5? What about F7?
I don't got
button?
buttons for F7. Okay, F5 and F6 are open now. See what hell I've created for myself?
I bet it's just 30 more mannequins. Wall-to-wall mannequins. I mean, the prison so far has been literally wall-to-wall mannequins.
Yeah, pretty much.
Everyone wanna walk in here? It seems spiky and gross.
Yeah, I am not planning on it.
This one has... Oh, wait. Huh.
Sorry, I'm sorry, I couldn't let them take you. Now you're still there, aren't you?
Okay. What was with the girl laugh?
I don't know.
Yeah, is, something gonna... Is, Floor Man gonna come through? Okay. Not even Triangle Head.
We're good.
Not even a Triangle Head. I'm surprised you couldn't open that for a shortcut. You have to go through the...
Yeah, it's weird that you can't just open the other thing. So what's up this ladder then? Or this elevator? Or this staircase? I know what words are.
Is that not the staircase you came down? That blocked off?
No, but it is blocked off.
We'll never know. What's up, down? The up, down... elevator? Stairs?
Up, down, you're lifting, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm more
It's-
hurt than I realized.
It's me, up, down, the 10-pound lifting buddy. Your muscles
Alright.
love... Your muscles love me.
Whoa.
Do you think muscles love or hate weights? I would say they hate them because they cause physical pain.
Interesting. But pain is how we grow.
Yeah, but it hurts.
Fair enough.
Hey, look, the inside rain's back.
Sort of. We are deep underground, but there is in fact a sky here. Pain is weakness leaving the body unless the pain is caused by actual damage, then you're just hurting.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Oh. I see.
boom, boom,
Maybe I'm dumb.
boom. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, bit.
Oop, too much.
Dead.
Yep.
Dead. Dead. Dead.
Are these the noises that James is making when he's doing that?
Uh-huh. Okay. Let's think this through.
Uh-huh. Listen, they're just values assigned from 1 to 6. Probably.
They seem to be weighted a little differently than that to me, but okay, so we want this.
That and that.
That's too much.
Okay. Hey, there you go. Now you've got
Sword.
a lever.
Yeah, I can zoom in on it.
Uh-huh. So useful. Thanks for letting us look at that.
And now I can do the puzzle.
So much.
Under
Under
veil
va-
of nightfall, in the ink of dusk, a blazing inferno engulfs the wooden husk. Screams of the innocent fill the night sky. He who held it loose now watches them die. Okay, so we've got an arsonist.
In twilight's grasp, a thief emerges sly. Through the veils of night, his purpose veiled awry. His nimble fingers like whispers they glide. In the goods of others his needs doth reside. The thief.
Okay, thief. In a shroud of twilight a tale doth unfold. Where their shadows dance, the secrets are told. A shadowy figure, his motives unclear, steals his own kin, one he should hold dear.
Don't know about that one. The
Steals
kid-
his own kin sounds like
Never.
kidnapping.
Yeah.
It almost sounds like human trafficking, the way it's described.
In clandestine steps, darkness as his guide, the man ventures deeper where riches doth hide. An unseen intruder, with motives untold, his hands eager to touch, to grab, and to hold.
Interesting. Indiana
Kleptomaniac.
Jones.
Yeah.
With her senses failing, she looks, mouth agape, and the one who forced her spirit to escape. Cold steel pierces vein, a sanguine flood, gazing back at her, her own flesh and blood.
The
Cold steel pierces vein, so she killed her own child.
In shadows cast, the hunter lies in wait, his violent intent cloaked in a veil of fate. An enigma unfolds, motives undefined, as the prey approaches, their fates intertwined. the murderer.
Beneath moonlit guise of villain's design, he trespasses where treasures brightly shine. With a selfish hand, his greed as his creed, claims the spoils, indulging every single need. Okay, well.
Actually, I remember this puzzle being kind of difficult, if it's even the same
This
puzzle.
is completely different from how the original is, or at least this part of it is completely different from how the original is.
As the spark of life from her eyes did flee, the man held his gaze, filled with wicked glee. An unfeeling sigh the man's lips doth escape, a thirst for more bloodshed begins to take shape.
Is that...
I think that was the fifth one?
No, that doesn't make sense.
Fifth or the sixth one?
Maybe. Yeah,
Sixth,
no, that
yeah.
could make sense. That's thief. This is...
Something.
Okay. Spark from her eyes that flee.
Close the
man
window, be right
unscathed.
back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thirst for more bloodshed begins to take shape. Yeah, this seems like 5. A cruel twist of fate, an outcome unsought. The little one perishes. It was all for naught. Kidnapper's tears his motives reveal. From a monstrous mother, the child he did steal. Okay. That's a little too on the nose, I think, if the puzzle is still to figure out which one is innocent.
Uh-huh. With hands a-tremble, he seizes what he must, a wretched dance fueled by hunger's thrust. Poverty's embrace fuels his misdeed, thieving to survive the barest of needs.
This one was the thief, right? Yeah.
Yes.
The victim's eyes wide with terror and fright, the attacker's nature now comes into light. Vicious is his cause and married with dark pride, a shadow of brute strength for all to abide.
A contorted chill dances on his spine as their souls fly forth on Thanatos' sigh. No sign of regret, not a tinge of guilt, but a fiery urge to destroy what God built.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that tracks. Destroy what God built.
Were
What?
they like rhymed poems in the original too? I don't remember.
I think they were rhymed poems, but they were like statements from the accused, and you had to figure out which one was innocent.
Yeah, I kind of like that better because it's a little bit more. Now, how do you feel about it not being in 2 different rooms? Because this does make it more convenient, but part of what made that puzzle difficult and made you had to keep doing it is because you had to keep going back and forth, which would make you actually have to interface with the actually stressful part of this puzzle, which I'm curious if they'll handle it the way that they did. Oh, I like this, though. I like that they put them side by side like this.
Mm-hmm. I don't hate that they've put it in the same room. But I did find the way that they'd set it up with the symmetry and everything neat in the other room, which you lose here a little bit. So we have to decide, I think, between these two, because technically these are both crimes, but they're like justified, whereas all of the rest of them, I mean, 3 of these are murder.
Uh-huh.
And then this one is literally described as a villain. So it's one of these 2. This is,
I mean,
stealing food to survive. This is trying to get a kid out of a bad home. I think since the main thing here is the death, which is not his fault, I think that 3 is the one that we're meant to assume is innocent.
man. Yeah.
Is this good?
I guess so.
Do we like this?
I guess so. I will actually admit, one of the things I liked in that puzzle in the original is I don't think you even know the solution until you like have to like interface and like it doesn't like drop you somewhere, right? You have to like interface with it and then go mess with some other contraption to figure out if you've done the solution correct.
I don't remember exactly. I mean, you're right that nothing like directly happens, but it's just like a door that is open, I think.
And one of the things I like about the way that they present the hanged puzzle in the original is the way that James goes about holding the noose. And the reason why this sticks out to me is I didn't even really pick it up until I actually watched my brother, grand brother, play Silent Hill 2. I played through Silent Hill 2 with him, and he actually got stuck on that puzzle. And you see James do that animation a lot, and there's this like really like unnerving sense to it because he doesn't do it different every time, but every time he does it, he has it's not just him grabbing a noose and pulling it, it's him grabbing the noose and pulling it towards himself. Yeah. Like really slowly, so
yeah. That's what it was here too.
Yeah.
That's what makes that such a powerful thing. I'm being given free bullets. I've been enticed into the sticky room.
Darn. Hopefully there isn't a boss fight at the bottom. I also think making that puzzle harder, I actually think the original was harder, so having to interface with it multiple times also is what would make that particular puzzle more meaningful. The fact that you got it one and done kind of misses out on...
I mean, to be fair, I already knew going in what the like goal of the puzzle was, which is the main thing that makes that difficult. Mm-hmm. That's the main difficulty of that puzzle, is figuring out what you're even meant to be doing, and I already knew. So.
Darn it, Sean, I know you don't want the in-water ending, but you should have at least messed it up once.
Ooh. All right, here we go.
We're here. My favorite part of the game. This was my favorite part of the game. I loved this labyrinth the first time I played it.
It's cool.
Yeah, do we want to call it here?
I was gonna say, it is 10:30 and we are not gonna get a better stopping point, especially in the middle of the labyrinth.
Yeah, the labyrinth is fucking long, if I remember from the original.
Ooh. It has decided that I'm done making my own little checkpoints.
See, that's what I was... Oh, you maxed it out? You maxed out the number of saves? What the fuck, game? This game has save slots. Bad video game. Kick the garbage. Yeah, I think we should call it here. Listen, I am doing fine. Probably. Oh my god, that recoil.
It kick.
It does kick a little bit. And the neighbors are gonna be so mad at you, Sean. Pyramid Head is going to come into the room and be like, what is your deal, man? There's nothing in here.
Mm-hmm. Keep it down, I'm trying to watch a movie.
Don't you know I live down here? Alright. Go ahead and call it here. I'm going to start my outro, but before I do, we're going to all work together. That's right, you guys can participate on this at the end of the stream. I open up Bing Create, which is an image generator. And if you start typing now, I will utilize anything that chat says as a reference for the Bing prompt. It could be anything, it could be it could be non sequitur, it could be topical, doesn't matter to me. And I'll share the image at the very end of the stream before we close it down. So to get us started, Sean, what should we start with?
10,000 mannequins.
How the fuck do you spell mannequin? M-
Mannequin.
Oh my god, I spelled it Manikiniki. Oh
Oh my
my god.
god.
Man.
I mean, you spelled it phonetically, but wow.
Mannequins? Oh my god. There's not a word that I thought had a Q in it. I don't know why. 10,000 mannequins blogging the halls of what? Toluca?
Toluca. You love to
Toluca
give it these proper
Prison.
nouns, these fake proper nouns that it just has no basis for what to do with.
Uh-huh. How do you spell Toluca? Toluca?
Am I your
Toluca?
personal dictionary or what?
I don't know, man. My brain is in a state right now that spelling is definitely something it can't do.
Seemingly.
I don't know. And then if you guys want to add to that, feel free. I'll give you guys a minute. Oh boy.
Doughboy.
Oh boy.
Your
Oh,
old
boy.
fucking. Your mannequin is yelling at you.
Yeah.
Mine is just sleeping next to me like a sweet cinnamon roll.
Mine was sleeping in the background for a while there, but now he knows it's the end of the stream, so he's screaming at me.
Uh-huh. He's like, Isaac! Isaac!
Mm-hmm.
It's time to stop yelling!
I tried my best. What is he doing? He's giving me a hug. He's giving me a hug.
Aww, what a sweet boy.
He's a sweet boy. And still, James never eats the pizza. No!
I'm sorry to hear that, Silos.
But he does hug Silos.
I hug my cat regularly, which is where I get my physical comfort.
My cat will jump on to me and I will squeeze him. He likes to be squished against me, but only if I'm standing up. If I'm sitting down, can't do it. Weirdo. As soon as I sit down, he's like, "Nope, I don't want any of this." And I'm like, "Why when I'm standing? Only when I'm standing."
I don't think Milo likes to be squished, but I like to squish him, so he has to live with it.
Mm-hmm. He's accepted. This is the way to own a cat. All right. Well, stick around to the very end. Ugh, don't worry about that. We do a bit of a closing bit. We do raid after every stream, so that way the vampires in the chat can keep watching. Just everybody else out there, make sure to go lock your doors and windows, because it's almost lunchtime for vampires. And thank you for joining, everybody. Hope you had a good time and you enjoyed the show. If you're able to join the live show, that you stop by and chat and watching. If you're watching this in the future, thank you for taking the time going back and rewatching the VOD. We appreciate it. If you're out there and you enjoyed this and you want to see more of what we're up to, I recommend scrolling down below and following or clicking any of the links. There's a link to an Instagram, a Facebook, a Twitter, and a Discord. We post when we go live on any one of those platforms, as well as anything else that we're up to, and just generally, you can come hang out with the rest of the community there. It's a good time on the Discord. Speaking of which, a shout out to our community there and everyone who follows. You guys are a wonderful audience and we appreciate you. If we do anything particularly entertaining or noteworthy, feel free to clip it and share it on the internet. Just make sure to also hashtag with MCCanary or link it back to the stream so people can find more good stuff we do here. And as always, if you want to see the stream grow, you gotta let people know. I appreciate that people have been talking about the stream, and I encourage you guys to do it more. It helps us out, and it's just super rad that you're willing to do that. So yeah, if you want to help the stream out, just be the coolest guy. Tell people about the stream. You won't. And as always, a
Yeah.
huge thank you to Meow. A huge thank you to everyone who supports the stream. To all of our thank you to all of our supporters on Patreon and Twitch. Your generosity allows us to continue to expand the stream as well as take on more projects, and the stream would not be made possible without viewers like you. So we thank you. If you want to see your name added to this list, as well as a couple of the benefits you could get, you could always subscribe directly on Twitch or check out the Patreon page here to show you everything that you can get, and any amount is always appreciated. Once again, thank you. And thank you to Amounts to wonderful job holding back the robot army in front of becoming famous. Oh, thank you, Sean, for playing through more Silent Hill 2. I had a good time.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Do you have any housekeeping?
Nah.
Well, you can still go check everybody else out in our network of Goblin Entertainment here. That has links to everyone's channels and everything that you guys have done and have been up to. And you can find the rest of my stuff here. I have my own link tree that has everything that I post to, such as a VOD channel for the Twitch, as well as a YouTube for my own videos, and ArtStation for my art, and a SoundCloud for my music. So go check everybody out. Goblin Entertainment. Alright. Okay. We'll be rating someone. Let's go to...
Let's go on a journey.
Journey to time. Time is being time, and time is given time.
Wow.
Let's go say hi to Brad. Go say hi to Brad Vickers. Yeah. Later, did I? Fuck it. Let's go say hi to Brad. There's actually a lot of people. Actually, we should go to somebody who I haven't seen in a while. We should go to Dot. We haven't said hi to Dot in a while. Go say hi to Dot in a while. They're playing this is Legend of Zelda 2, apparently, or something. I don't know what it is. They don't know what it is. It's called Zilolo. The Windows. Looks like
Zilolo?
Ziiaol.
Ziiaol. Okay.
Ziolo. So we'll go say hi to her. She's a good gal. Otherwise, have a good evening. Take it easy. John, is there anything you'd like to tell the audience?
I meant to talk about it earlier and I forgot. They're doing a classic Overwatch event. They're bringing back No Limits and they're bringing back all the shitty old abilities everybody hated.
Is this a good thing?
No.
Why are they doing
a lot of
this?
people are because people bitch and moan about Overwatch not being good anymore, and so they're like, fine, you want old Overwatch? We'll give you old Overwatch, motherfuckers. So we get to have Scatter Arrow back, we get to have original Fan the Hammer, we get to have all the classics.
Did they not... They just didn't use their brains, did they? Even like
You
a
mean?
little bit. To
What are you talking
understand
about?
what people meant by Overwatch sucks now. Oh, look at this. Isn't this lovely? And no
Well, it's
single
just an
player.
event. It's not a
Ah.
permanent change. It's just an event.
Look! You don't like the Silos?
Boy, that's stark.